live on both platforms at the same time. So welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you're joining me over on Sportscaster, welcome to Sportscaster. Hashtag sports presented by Believers Talk, guys. Again, Believers Talk and hashtag sports trying to give you guys the best 2019 Buffalo Bills coverage. We're half an hour from kickoff, but more importantly, we're 10 minutes away from the Pancho Billa Memorial, or whatever you want to call it, the tribute. So we're looking forward to hopefully catching that on Twitter or something like that. I'll keep you guys informed. If you guys know where I can find it, I'm looking for it. So if you guys know where I can find it being streamed, maybe on a Twitter page, something like that, let me know. Welcome to Believers Talk again. We're going to be giving you live play-by-play reaction to this game between our Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Buffalo Bills home opener. Welcome, Ronald. How you doing? Welcome to the chat over on YouTube. On the Sportscaster side, let me know if I'm coming in clear or not. I think I am. I checked it out on Thursday. It sounded like everything was going good. Just let me know. If you are not already a follower on Sportscaster, you do have to be a follower. Just log in using your email account, not that hard to do, and then you can start commenting as well. So either way, whether it be on YouTube or over on Sportscaster, happy you can join me for this Week 3 matchup, our home opener against the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Let's go Buffalo 3-0. Give you some of my predictions for this game, some things to watch. Thursday, I did my pregame video, and guys, if you're not a fan of Believers Talk on YouTube, sign up for subscribe to Believers Talk. Hey, King Cam, how you doing? Welcome. Always good to have you in on the stream. Always good to see you. Sounds good. Thank you, Ronald. I'm glad it sounds good over on the YouTube end. And again, if you're over on Sportscaster, I have a few people watching now. Again, thank you for joining Sportscaster / sports. Believers Talk presenting you the game today. Again, we're going to give you the best 2019 coverage. They'll be joining you guys next week. So if you're watching on YouTube, next week, go over to #sports on YouTube. They're going to be live streaming the Patriots game, giving you play-by-play reaction for that one. Hopefully, we'll be 3-0 at that point, looking to go 4-0 as we're home against the Patriots. Scott, how you doing? Nice to be listening. Good to have you on here, man. Always good to have fellow believers on here with me as we watch the Buffalo Bills hopefully get that next victory on the road to the 2019 playoffs. Again, 12:40, 10 minutes away. I'm going to check to see on Twitter, see if someone's posting the tribute to Pancho Billa. Viva El Pancho. If you're not following them on Twitter, I think they might be trying to do it on there. So that's where I am right now. But if anyone knows, again, if they're live streaming it somewhere, because they're not going to show it on TV, right? They're just not. They're pre-gaming for every other game, so they just don't have time to do that. Jackson Double J, welcome to Believers Talk. Thanks for joining the broadcast, man, over on Sportscaster. Glad to have you on the show. Again, we're going to give you all the coverage. Ronald Enix has the Bills winning 35-21. Give me your predictions, guys. Not only your game predictions, give me some stat predictions. How do you think Josh Allen's going to do? Back-to-back games, over 60% completion percentage. The first time in his career he's done that. Will he continue that trend? One stat that I'm going to give you right now, some teasers that I have. I see Jerry Hughes having somewhere between 2 and 4 sacks in this game. Again, a weak offensive line for the Cincinnati Bengals. We should be able to eat. We should be able to eat all day. I expect us to have somewhere between 6 and 8 sacks in this game as a team. That's my expectation for this game. I expect Andy Dalton to make some bad decisions, maybe force a few more turnovers again. Maybe some of those sacks lead to sack fumbles. Who knows? But I expect the Buffalo Bills to have somewhere between 6 to 8 sacks in this game. Let me know. They're not showing the Pancho tribute on TV. No, Ronald. Again, as far as I know, they are not. I am currently on the station that would have the Bills game on for DirecTV. Now, if you're in Buffalo, if you're in the area and watching on a local channel, maybe they'll have it on there. But as someone who's watching the game on DirecTV, I'm pretty sure they're just going to give me the NFL Today stuff. They're not going to give me what you guys will watch as far as the Pancho Billa tribute. 35-17 says Scott Barkley. 2 defensive touchdowns. That'd be cool to see us get a couple defensive touchdowns. Maybe get Tre'Davious White in the end zone or something like that. That'd be cool to see. As I found out that I'm actually not on the Bills channel right now, so I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna get there so that way I don't miss anything, of course, for you guys. Give you guys all the up-to-date play-by-play. If you're following me on Sportscaster, again, thank you for following me on Sportscaster using hashtag sports. Just let me know if anything's wrong with the sound. Also, if we do lose feed for whatever reason, I'll be right back, of course. Just let me know, or someone on YouTube, if you follow me on YouTube, just let me know once that happens. But it's currently 12:34, and again, I know the tribute's gonna start at 12:40. So I'm going to keep looking for that. Mario from hashtag sports is at the game, so I might be chatting back and forth with him because, again, he's going to see things that we're not seeing on TV, right? So if we want to know something, or maybe he has a tidbit to send me, he's going to be messaging me during the game. So hopefully we will get some inside information that you normally don't get just sitting here watching the game. King Cam writes 24-7 Buffalo. That'd be awesome. Listen, I think not the Bills don't just need to win this game. They need to cover that 6-point spread for me to think we're a serious playoff contender. That's what I think here. Everyone's talking about this potentially being a trap game. I don't know about all that. Give me a second. Always enjoy. Always enjoy BoilerStampede.com. Guys, if you haven't gone to BoilerStampede.com, Believers Talk is teaming up with BoilerStampede.com throughout all of 2019. He recently had a cross-country, or out-of-country trip, I should say, so he wasn't able to get to the website as much as he normally does. But you talk about great Buffalo Bills content on that website. Again, go to www.BoilerStampede.com, your one-stop shop for all things Buffalo Bills. Allen throws for 300 yards with 3 touchdowns in the air and 2 on the ground. Ed Oliver gets his first sack. Ronald Enox writes, listen, if Allen is contributed with 5 touchdowns today, that would be just unreal. That'd be awesome to see. So what do you have the final score being, Ronald? You said 35, so he's responsible for all 5 touchdowns. You don't see us getting a 1-yard touchdown into oh, they have it. I'm watching it now. But the Buffalo Bills Twitter feed is doing something. I don't know if this is live or not, but they have Pancho Villa's kids, his wife or girlfriend on the field right now. His one kid has the Pancho Villa's sombrero on. That's awesome to see. I forgot the tissue. Guys, I might actually cry. I'm not gonna lie. Just how inspirational Pancho Villa was to a bunch of people. I just could only wish as inspirational to 1/100th of the people. You know, if I'm an inspiration to 1/100th of the people that he was an inspiration to, I feel like I've done something good. So, hey, JJ Pollack, thank you for joining the podcast over on Sportscaster. Again, guys, we're live streaming both on YouTube and on Sportscaster. There is a little bit more of a delay on YouTube, so if you don't like the delay when we get to the game, join us on Sportscaster a little bit quicker feed, right? So you'll get the updates a little bit faster. So make sure you're doing that right now. We're on Buffalo Bills Twitter page watching as they get ready to give a tribute to Pancho Villa. Again, that tribute's going to start in about 3 minutes here on the field. Kim Pagula will be there to present them with something. So I look forward with the game ball. I think it is something like that. So I look forward to watching that. I'm not sure how emotional it will be, guys. If you don't remember Thursday I did my pregame. And again, if you're not subscribed to Believers Talk on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We go live every Thursday. We go live Sunday when we're doing the play-by-play. If we're not live Sunday, that means hashtag sports is live Sunday. Then we go live every Monday for our post-game. I like to watch the game again and then watch it with no emotions attached and then give you guys my full true reactions post game. So again, thank you for joining me, whether it be on YouTube or on Sportscaster. But if you're joining on Sportscaster, check out Believers Talk on YouTube as well, as we have all the Buffalo Bills coverage you want. Again, hashtag sports, Believers Talk, kind of working together to give you guys the best 2019 coverage. The guys over at hashtag sports do a fantastic job talking about Paul and Mario. So if you're not subscribed to them, go over to that channel after the game and make sure you check them out and live stream to them. I see that my stream on the YouTube side is the output's not doing so hot, so I'm going to check on that. Let me know if I lose you guys. Again, same thing with YouTube as with Sportscaster. If I lose you guys, I'll catch it pretty much right away, and I'll get right back on here. Just a lot going on right now, so I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Pancho Villa's kid's still on the field. I actually think this is a loop now that I watched it a few times. But again, we'll continue to keep you updated on Pancho Villa Tribute Memorial. There's just a bunch of threads going on right now with everything going on. That's just awesome. His son, Pancho Villa's son, Ezra Castro's son, I should say. on the field. So again, guys, if I lose you for any reason, just know I'll be back. Jack One, Rock Sports Network. Again, both of you guys, thank you for joining me on Sportscaster. 12:40 here on the East Coast. Game's going to start in 20 minutes. But again, the important thing here at 12:40 is that Pancho Billa tribute memorial, whatever you want to call it, Kim Pagula meeting with the Castro family on the field before the game. And again, I'm going to try to catch you on Twitter. If you guys know where I can find Twitter, let me know, either on Sportscaster or on YouTube. Again, I'm on Viva El Pancho. I've heard rumors that he might be live streaming it as well. So maybe if that's true, then I look forward to watching. If not, he's a good follow as well. He actually won the Andre Reed mini helmet contest that BewareTheStampede.com and Billievers Talk was doing. Guys, we're getting ready to do some more contests, okay? BewareTheStampede.com, if you go to the Twitter page, they're getting close to that 1,000th Twitter follow. Once I get there, we're gonna do something special for that. And then same thing with Billievers Talk, guys. Once I hit my 1,000th subscriber, you better believe we'll do something special for that too. Maybe hashtag sports will get involved with that. Who knows? But we will be doing something special. I can also tell you that Billievers Talk and hashtag sports are going to work hard to make sure we get together when I'm in town for the Eagles game and make sure that we can do some sort of meet and greet or something like that. Probably post a few videos as well. We'll have a great time. But I hope you guys can join us. So again, just stay active with us on Twitter. I am on Facebook as well, although I have no idea what I'm doing on Facebook. Hard to believe I don't. I'm mostly posting on Twitter, but follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and then also subscribe on YouTube, and then hit that notification bell. It notifies you when I go live, because I'll bring you all the breaking Buffalo Bills news. When we cut someone, when we trade for someone, I gave you a live injury report on Thursday when we found out the official word, Friday I should say, when we found out the official word that Singletary was out. We thought that on Thursday evening when I did my preview video, but when the official word came out, I made sure to get live for that. And guys, hey, Andre Roberts is playing his first game as a Buffalo Bill today. So we look forward to that, seeing Andre Roberts on the field. Maybe changes some field position. Another thing to account for if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, if you're a Cincinnati Bengals defensive coordinator, another thing to account for. You always have to account for Andre Roberts. I mean, again, remember that one Jets game. I'm sorry. I'm still again. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna keep looking for the Pancho Villa tribute. Scott writes, "Wish we could see it. What an awesome man, fan, and spirit he is." Yeah, absolutely. And I wish I could show it to you, but we all know copyright rules will not allow me to do that. So again, if you're following me on Sportscaster right now, we're at 12:40, 20 minutes before kickoff. And right now 12:40, that's when they were going to start the tribute for Pancho Villa. If you are new to the Bills community, if you're not sure who Pancho Villa was or is, he was a super fan, always wearing his Pancho sombrero, just really a great ball of energy, right? Was diagnosed with cancer, I believe it was 2 years ago, and then unfortunately passed away this off season. So we are doing a tribute to him. And again, I want to see this tribute. If it's on somewhere on Twitter, if someone's live broadcasting it, maybe they're not allowed to live broadcast it. I have no idea. But yeah, definitely want to make sure to remember Pancho Villa at a time like this. And I'm hoping, we talked on Thursday about Dawkins. He purchased those socks. He purchased Pancho Villa socks. And all that money is going to go to the backpacks for children. He purchased socks for everyone on the team, so that means everyone on the team is going to be wearing these socks today in remembrance of Pancho Villa. Hopefully, it gives them a little extra encouragement. As the sports media wants you to believe this could be a trap game. Wants everyone to believe, oh, we're getting ready to play the Patriots. Let's focus on the Bengals first. I know we're getting ready to play the Patriots. I understand what's coming up week 4, but week 4 doesn't matter nearly as much if we don't take care of business week 3. In fact, it puts more pressure on the Bills to win week 4 if we lose this one. But I think with everything going on at the stadium today, and with it being a home opener, I think that's going to make it easier to focus. So King Cam, I'm at my cousin's and he keeps taking my phone. So if he types anything stupid, it's him, not me. It's cool. I'm not worried about it. Don't worry about it. Is he a Bills fan? That's the most important thing. Is he a Bills fan? Is the biggest question. And again, guys, I will keep looking for that until the game starts. So if you see me looking down at my phone, I'm not trying to be disrespectful and rude. I'm trying to pay my respects to the man, Ezra Castro, Pancho Villa. Again, I'm definitely going to, after the game, be looking for that stream somewhere, or someone who had taped it or something and posted it. Here we go. All right, so I got the Pancho ceremony on my phone right now. Um, I'm trying to see who posted it so I can let you guys know if you guys want to watch it on Twitter. The bearded photog. That's the bearded PHOTOG Pancho ceremony. He's streaming it now on his where he's at. You know, Pancho Villa 2 years ago came out, made our third round pick, which was Jordan Phillips. So we're on the field right now with them. Again, you guys can follow it as well. Um, Good morning, John Roberts. Good to be here. I got the bubble guts. I don't even know what that means. Ronald agreed 300 yards from Allen. Nice call. I would love that. Timothy, welcome to Billievers Talk. Let's go Buffalo. Absolutely, guys. Again, guys, but it's game day, baby. Absolutely. What day is it? Game day. Adam, thank you for joining me again. I'm on my phone. I can't show it right now, but what I'm doing due to copyright laws and stuff. But I'm watching the Pancho Villa, yeah, Ezra Castro on the field right now. His kids, their family. Some of the kids who received backpacks due to the donations that were given on Ezra's behalf, as Ezra requested, are on the field as well. He's not spending the money on a toy. John Roberts, hey, just put me on your phone then, and just keep talking from here. You don't need to give us any more play-by-play of that, though, so don't worry about that. But I hope you feel better. But just keep me on the phone. I'm going to keep you up to date on what's going on in the Bills game. Again, whether you're joining me on Sportscaster using hashtag sports as the handle, or you're joining me on YouTube, guys, it's going to be a great game. We're paying our respects to Pancho Villa on the field. Again, I know I say his name wrong. I know I don't really pronounce the L's, but I'm just happy to be able to see this right now. They are they're giving us an update on how to donate for school supplies. I did see someone was taking the school supplies and then trying to sell them on Amazon or wherever. If any of you guys see that, you should call it out. Like I saw it was tweeted on Twitter by someone else. Like call it out. That's so sad that like people are trying to make a buck off someone's legacy. And like I said, Pancho Villa. 3-0 today, Fantastic Fish wants to know. Absolutely, baby. We're going 3-0 today, going into next week, our home game against the Buffalo Bill or against the New England Patriots. I think what I would really love to see at some point, and let me go. No, let me know if you agree with this or not. Would love to see Pancho Villa, Ezra Castro added to the wall, right? Added to the wall. I know we have the 12th man up there already, but put Ezra up there. He deserves it. Beat the Bengals. Absolutely, John Roberts. Again, I hope you're feeling better soon, but man, I'll keep you up to date as best I can. Just watch the chat. It won't be as bad. They're clearing the field now as we get ready for kickoff. We are 13 minutes away from kickoff. Again, guys, I will have you covered live play-by-play reaction to every single snap right here on Billievers Talk. Again, if you follow over on YouTube, hashtag sports will be presenting the game next week against the New England Patriots. So make sure you're following over at hashtag sports as well. I know a lot of you are. I know John Roberts is. I know he's in both a lot of the times. I know King Kim. I know you are. James Williams. I know you are. What up, Joe? Absolutely glad to see you in here, James Williams. Sorry if I missed you the first time. I saw you gave me a shout on Twitter. I appreciate that, man. I just appreciate you guys being in this room, guys. I appreciate being able to share the ups and downs of a Buffalo Bills seasons with fellow Bills fans. Again, I live in Pennsylvania, so I'm not in Buffalo. I go up there for one game. I think last year I did. I'm going to do it again this year. But I'm not up there with you guys. I would love to be up there with you guys to share everything that happens with us. But this is a good way if you're not living in Buffalo, or if you're at home and you can't watch it with other Bills fans, get on here. If you're watching the game, if you're not watching the game, it's a great way to know what's happening. It's a great way to know play-by-play. Hey, what's going on? And like I said, Mario from hashtag Sports is at the game. I'm gonna be in a little bit of communication with him throughout the game, seeing if we can get some inside scoop while we're there. Before the game starts, I'm gonna go over the slate of games today, so you guys can figure out what it is. On Wednesday, I always post my reaction or my prediction videos, right? So last year, right before the game started, I would get on here at 12:30, give you my prediction for every single game. Well, I want to keep track of how well I do. Week 1, I did great. Week 2, not so much. So hopefully we get back to form week 3. But I want to keep track of how I do. In order to do that, I made a special video just for that. So I'm not going to give you who I think is going to win because I might mess it up. I forget who I picked already on Wednesday. And plus, lines change, right? I use the spread from Wednesday. So, like, for example, the Carolina-Arizona game. Carolina was favored by 2 points on Wednesday. So I picked the game with that spread. Now Arizona's favored with the news that Cam Newton's not playing. So obviously it changes things, but I used the spreads as of Wednesday. Great idea, Joe. Pancho on the wall. Absolutely, Scott. I think Pancho deserves his own spot on the wall. Like I just really think he does. Again, I know us as a fan base do, as Bills Mafia, we do, and that's great and that's wonderful. But Pancho is so much more to this fan base than just your average or just even your super fan. Like he meant so much more, just so many more people, not even Bills fans. We have some people on the wall right now that just have not even contributed as much to Buffalo, let alone other people around the world like Pancho has. That wall is supposed to be a remembrance of the greatness of Buffalo, and no one symbolizes that better than Pancho Villa, in my opinion. So let me know if you agree with that. May see a Foster signing today. Absolutely, I hope so. I hope we see a Foster and Zay Jones signing today, because that's just going to give Bill Belichick more to think about for next week, right? We've seen a lot of Beasley. We've seen a lot of Brown. Now, that's great. That's why we signed them, so we want to see lots of them. But I want to see more out of Zay Jones. I want to see more of this tight end group. I know we're sad that Tyler Kroft will not be playing today. We thought that he might. Had a little bit of setback this week. Maybe he'll be back in time for the Patriots game. But I want to see more out of Kroft. I want to see more, Knox. I want to see more out of Sweeney. I want to see more out of Lee Smith. I know these guys were mostly brought in to be blocking guys, especially Lee Smith. But give them a chance. Let other opposing teams know, hey, this is a route we could go. If you're covering Cole Beasley and John Brown, and we only have our tight ends, we don't mind going to them. So I want to see that. I seriously want to see our D-line eat Cincinnati's O-line, and we should. We absolutely should. Gore plus 100 yards today, Yeldon 6+ catches. And guys, keep giving me your predictions. I love it. If Gore gets over 100 yards today, I will be surprised. But he is a volume runner, right? So obviously he'll get a few more carries in this game. Maybe he is able to bust one loose through that Cincinnati defense. A Cincinnati defense who gave up a lot of rushing yards. I think it was over 200. I think it was 249 to be exact, or maybe 259, but gave over 250 yards rushing last week to the San Francisco 49ers. Hopefully we can get some of that today. And again, just because Singletary's out, that doesn't mean we can't use Roberts in the run game or McKenzie in the run game. We have seen them make dynamic plays in other ways other than special teams. So expect that to happen in this game too. I expect to see that happen. The only way I see this game going either way is if the Bengals defense makes stops. Is Motor out, Brian asks? Yes, Motor is out. Devin Singletary is out for this game. Unfortunately, it was ruled out on Friday, so we will not be seeing him in this game. I still feel like if this was a playoff game or a playoff caliber type game, that he would be playing. I don't think it's a serious hamstring injury, but you always want to be careful with hamstrings, right? They can linger. Same thing with Teron Johnson. He's out with a hamstring injury today. We just want to make sure that we're playing it safe. We don't need these guys getting hurt any more than they already are. Again, is it serious enough for I got to see that. So is it serious enough that where they wouldn't be playing if this game was a playoff game? I don't know, but we'll see. I'm now going to look up the inactives for today. Again, we know 2 of them or 3 of them. They're getting ready for the Bills game. They're showing us. They said they got ready for tailgating somewhere between. I saw them. I saw videos of Josh Allen, Jordan Phillips, and Ed Oliver meeting up with some tailgaters yesterday. So there's been some people out there tailgating. Again, Mario from #Sports is out there. I really just hope he's having a great time. Mario, I'm sure you're probably going to watch this after the fact, so I hope you're having a great time. I'm excited to see Yeldon in action. I am too, until he makes a mistake. Once he makes a mistake, I'm not going to be as happy to see him. We have a lot of people watching, both here on YouTube and on Sportscaster, guys. So again, if you haven't already gave this a like on YouTube or on Sportscaster, give this a like. I think on Sportscaster it's the little heart guy, but give this a like on YouTube either way, and then share this, guys. Let people know we are here, giving you a lot of play-by-play reaction. Again, a lot of Bills fans can't make it to the game. a lot of Bills fans might not be able to watch the game right now, but if you share this, let them know, hey, guys, we got you covered. Not only are we talking Buffalo Bills, we have the live reaction play-by-play right here. We're going to let you know every single play that's going on. So share this video, like this video, and again, if you haven't already subscribed, guys, subscribe to Believers Talk. You won't be missing out. Again, once I get to 1,000 subs, I promise I will be doing something special for all of you. So get me to that 1,000 sub mark, then I can live stream straight from my phone for any updates, breaking news, things like that, and not have to worry about how I'm going to get you guys the most up-to-date news. So we're going to look for the inactives right now. I think it's easier to do online, so I'm just going to do it online here. I'm sure someone can look up the inactives faster than I can and probably post them before I do. But we are 5 minutes from kickoff, guys. 5 minutes from kickoff. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Again, Bills 2-0 for the first time since 20. What did I say? I said Thursday, 2014. And then if we win this game, we'll be 3-0 for the first time since 2011. 2016 was the last time we went 2-0, by the way. And it will be the first time since 2011 we started 3-0. Guys, since 1980, teams that have started season 3-0 make the playoffs at about 75% of the time. So we can look at that stat and say great, or we can look back at 2011 and say, hey, we started 3-0, finished 6-10. However you want to look at it, that's up to you. But I'm going to choose to look at it the first way and say, hey, we can win this game, and then if we win this game, we can definitely make the playoffs, make a playoff run here if we would like. So let me see if I can get the inactives. I know I did it last year somehow, but we all know how good I am with this whole computer internet world. I don't know any of it. I don't understand it at all. I don't know what's going on right now. News. There we go. Inactives. Got you. I figured it out. Yay, inactives. All right, so the inactives for the Bills today are as follows. Ryan Bates, Ike Bacher, Jaquan Johnson. Again, we knew he was out due to Teron Johnson. Okay, so Ryan Bates, Ike Bacher, Jaquan Johnson, Teron Johnson. Teron Johnson had the hamstring injury, so we knew he'd be out. Tyler Kroft, again, the foot. Connor McDermott, and then Devin Singletary out with the hamstring injury as well. So those are our inactives for today's game. For the Cincinnati Bengals, they're inactive. Jake DeLagola, the quarterback. Ryan Glasgow, defensive tackle. Cordy Glenn, offensive tackle, is listed as inactive. Again, their offensive line has some woes. AJ Green, unfortunately, still out for them in this game. Mike Jordan, offensive guard. B.W. Webb, cornerback, and Kerry Wynn, defensive end. You know, I put on Twitter earlier this week, everyone's talking about how Andy Dalton is 5-1 in his career against the Buffalo Bills. But you also have to remember he's 0-1 against the Buffalo Bills in his career when A.J. Green isn't there with him. So, you know, you put that into perspective if you need to. As we get ready for kickoff, again, less than 5 minutes away, as the 0-2 Cincinnati Bengals come into Buffalo for our home opener against the Buffalo Bills, 2-0 this season. We started off against the New York, New Jersey, Jets. Got off to a rocky start, guys. We were down 16-0 midway through the third quarter. What happens? 17 straight points, guys. Stephen Hauschka field goal. Then we have a Josh Allen run in for a touchdown, and then that long touchdown pass to John Brown to bring us back to win that one 17-16. And then week 2, we go up against the New York, New Jersey Giants. Again, remember, like Josh Allen said, there's only one New York team. The New York, New Jersey Giants. First drive, opening drive, we let Saquon Barkley basically run down the field on us, score touchdown on 5 rushing plays, 4 of them by Saquon, including a 27-yard touchdown run. And then we score on 3 of our first 4 offensive possessions to make it 21-7. Play a little conservative towards the end of the second half and into the third quarter, or second quarter and into the third quarter. We allowed the Giants to get back into it, right? They scored to make it 21-14, about 13 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We answer right back with a nice long drive and make it 28-14, and that's where that stands, and that makes us 2-0 on the early season. Scott writes, can't believe you're not at 1,000. Spread the word, everyone. Hey, thanks a lot, Scott. Yeah, great content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Living in Chicago, and that's what this is all about. That's what this channel is for completely. Those who don't live in Buffalo, those who can't get the Buffalo Bills game, or if you live in Buffalo and you had to work on Sunday, what? Yeah, I know. But if you had to work on Sunday or you can't catch the game for whatever reason, hey, you can come in here And even if you're watching the game and you're sick and tired of listening to whoever these announcers are, I have no idea who our announcing crew right now. I saw them and I was like, I don't know who those two guys are. If you're sick of listening to them, you want to listen to some Buffalo Bills content. If you want to watch other Buffalo Bills fans as they watch the game, listen to what they have to say. That's what this is all about. So guys, hit that like button. Like I said, share this video. Whether you're on Sportscast or whether you're on YouTube, either way, share this video. Let them know we're here to give you that play-by-play content and to talk Buffalo Bills football. Timberlake, welcome to the broadcast over on Sportscaster. Oh, again, as long as we get the views, either way, I'm happy about it. Just leave a comment over on Sportscaster, guys, if you guys want to talk about the game at all. Again, we're 3 minutes away from kickoff, 1 minute away from kickoff. Give me your predictions. How you see this game going if you're over on Sportscaster? Do you see the Bills covering that 6-point spread? Again, if we want to make the playoffs here, I think we have to cover that 6-point spread. We can't just win this game. We have to play a complete game, and that's one thing I talked about Thursday in my pregame. We haven't played a complete game yet. Again, the first game, we really didn't start playing until midway through the third quarter. Second game, we allowed them to score that touchdown on the first drive, and then between the second and third quarter, we don't do much at all. I think Josh Allen had -4 passing yards in the third quarter in last week's game. That's not good enough to beat a New England Patriots team, to beat a Baltimore Ravens team, to beat a Dallas Cowboy team, to beat some of these teams we play later on down the line. We need to put a complete game together, and I think if we do that, then there's no chance for the Cincinnati Bengals. However, again, the Cincinnati Bengals, Andy Dalton, second in passing yards right now. Now, I think the two teams you already played, you're talking about the Seahawks and the 49ers, I believe that the Buffalo Bills have the best front four out of the 3 teams that they've played so far. So I think hopefully with their banged up offensive line, we get pressure on Andy Dalton, make some mistakes. As someone commented earlier, as his prediction goes, 2 defensive touchdowns in this game. That would be phenomenal if we could do that. Hold that pass attack down. The running game has not done much between Mixon and Bernard. They haven't done anything so far this season. So let's keep that in check. I'm not saying that they can't do anything. They can. We've seen Mixon break out a couple big runs in the past, but we need to keep that in check. But really just control that passing game between their 2 big wide receivers there. Bill the Kid, can you guys subscribe to me? I'm doing giveaway, please. I'll just show it. I don't care. Subscribe to Bill the Kid. If you guys want to. I don't know what kind of content he has, but yeah, go ahead. Regardless if that's pressure or coverage. Give me a second, Scott. Back up. Edgar. Thanks for broadcast. Absolutely. James writes, we need to cover John Ross and Boyd all day. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely the top tandem in the league right now. So we need to prove why we're the top cornerback and safety team in the league right now and just shut them down. And you know what? The sad thing is, even if we do, we're still not going to get the respect we deserve, right? If Andy Dalton goes for like $175 in this game, there's going to be another narrative that someone else wants to talk about, and not this awesome Bills defense. This Bills defense is getting overlooked still, and it's just really a shame. We really need, again, maybe 2 defensive scores is what it's going to take for the league to say, wait a minute, this Bills defense has something, and I truly believe that this Bills team has something. Josh Allen's looked good, showed a lot of grit in these first 2 games. Now, like I said, I want him to put that full game together. Again, complete over 60% of his passes in both the first and second game. That's the first time in his career he's done that, and we want to see that continue here. 2-0 this season. Now McDermott 17-17 in his career. Looks like the Bills will receive the ball first here in Buffalo. So the Bills offense getting ready to take the field. I know that my live stream is having a little difficulties over on YouTube. Again, if I cut out, I will be right back, I promise, as the kick goes out of the end zone. So the Bills will start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Andre Roberts back there. Again, good to see Andre Roberts back there. First game as a Buffalo Bill. Again, guys, whether you're watching on YouTube, welcome to Billievers Talk, or you're watching on Sportscaster, welcome to #Sports presented to you by Billievers Talk. Guys, over on YouTube, follow me at Billievers Talk as I give you all the breaking Buffalo Bills news. Again, we're live every Monday, every Thursday, and then every Sunday we're doing play-by-play. We're live then as well, of course. And then we're live with breaking news if I can, or I'll bring you breaking news as soon as I can. And then we also go post a video on Wednesday to give you my predictions. Allen and shotgun threw our receivers to the bottom of the screen. Beasley was actually in the backfield with him. Has plenty of time to throw. Rolls to his right, throws the ball, and it is incomplete. Knox actually had a chance at, got both hands on it, a little high. Knox got both hands on it. Good that he tipped it. If he doesn't tip it, it actually falls right into a Bengal defender's hand, and that would be a terrible break for the Bills. 8 seconds into the game, 14:52 left in the first. First and 10, incomplete pass by Josh Allen, intended for Dawson Knox. Again, Dawson Knox could have reached up and caught it. Let's go. Welcome, Angry Buffalo Sports fan. Strong wins in this game. Yeah, I did see Cincinnati had someone holding the ball. Finally got Andrew Roberts playing, says Timberlake. Absolutely. Harrison Phillips coming out in the sombrero. Gotta respect that, absolutely. Quick screen to Cole Beasley. He gets about 3 yards on the play, brings the ball out to the 28-yard line. So a quick screen to the bottom of to the left. Josh Allen to Cole Beasley, picks up 2 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, Buffalo started with the ball here. Would love to at least get a few first downs to just calm everything down a little bit. Again, the emotions run a little bit high due to the Pancho Villa pregame tribute. Hopefully that we keep that in check, our emotions in check, as Allen's in shotgun formation. Foster in motion, going from bottom of the screen to the top. So we have 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Beasley on the bottom. Clean pocket for a little bit. Allen's going to escape. It looked like he was going to escape. Then he gets a sack. Gets to the 25-yard line. So it's a 2-yard loss. Sacked by number 97 of the Cincinnati Bengals. Is that Atkins? Yeah, that's Atkins of the Bengals. Gets the sack. It looked like Allen was going to be able to escape for a minute. Linebacker Viol thought he had him in the backfield. He did not. But Atkins is able to get off his block and tackle Josh Allen. So 3 and out for the Buffalo Bills. Not a great way to start, but Bajorges is back to punt. Punt is away. The wind's going to knock the punt down. He receives the ball at about the 33. Good punt coverage by the Buffalo Bills. Takes it out to about the 38-yard line. So that's where they're going to start with the ball. Again, Cincinnati, currently the second best passing team in the NFL. We need to watch that. Yeah, we hate these 3 and outs. We got to avoid that. But yeah, I did see that it's windy there. Aquip thank you for joining the stream over on Sportscaster, guys. Guys, again, if you join a Sportscaster, hit that crown button. It's free for you guys. Give this a foam finger or a beer. I could use a beer right now. Andy Dalton, 729 passing yards already on the season. Second behind Patrick Mahomes. Start off with 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. They start passing the ball. First pass is incomplete. Intended for Ross, as he has it in his hands and just drops it. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. 13-17 to go here in the first quarter. Never got a chance to tell you guys about the other rundown of games. During this game, during commercial breaks, I will be giving you scores from around the league. I know they have the bottom ticker there and everything, but I don't really see that when I'm watching the game because I'm so focused. So really, it gives me the scores of games around the league, and I'll also give them to you as well. So if you want to watch this, you can do that, and don't worry, you will get the scores from around the league. Again, guys, we joined you a little bit early today just to be with you for the Pancho Villa tribute. As they run the ball on 2nd down, shotgun formation. Gets about 5 yards on the play before number 28 is tackled. I think that's going to be Mixon. Yeah, it's Mixon on the carry. So it's going to be 3rd and about 5. 13 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Buffalo started with the ball, went 3 and out, and now Cincinnati has the ball. It's going to be 3rd and 5 on their first possession, their first set of downs. So we'll see if we can get them to go 3 and out as well. Incomplete pass to Ross on 1st down, and then on 2nd down, it was a 5-yard run by Mixon. Buffalo went incomplete. 2-yard catch by Beasley on a wide receiver screen, then a sack on Josh Allen by Atkins. Shotgun formation for Dalton, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Tight ends go out. He's hit as he throws. And that's Jerry Hughes who comes around. He's yelling about something. He thinks the ball was out before he went forward. No, I mean, the ball was coming forward, but Hughes definitely got his hand on the ball, or maybe on his arm to come forward. So it's going to be 4th and 5. So both teams start with a 3 and out. So good way for the Buffalo Bills defense to start out. Now they are at the 42-yard line, so we got to watch field position. Maybe, we'll see the effect Andre Roberts has early on this team as the punt goes deep. It looks like he's going to call for a fair catch. catches it at the 17-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo, 12:26 to go in this one. Again, both teams starting the game 3 and out. Good job by the Bills defense there. Got pressure on Andy Dalton. And that's why I talked about Thursday during the pregame. Got to get pressure on Dalton, make him make some mistakes. We had a chance there. Ball was deflected. Almost got there in time to get a sack fumble. Again, guys, in my pregame, I expected Jerry Hughes to have somewhere between 2 to 4 sacks in this game. I truly believe he can have a breakout game in this one. And I expect the team to have somewhere between 6 and 8 sacks in this one. Kenny G, welcome to Billievers Talk. Not a good start for either team. Not a good start for either team's offense. But again, we've seen this from Buffalo so far this year, unfortunately, these slow starts, right? So we'll see what happens as it goes down. We're at commercial break, so I will be giving you the scores from around the league during those commercial breaks. Again, Buffalo, Cincy 0-0. Miami and Dallas still at 0-0, which, with Miami, that's a win, even though it's 13:20 to go in the first quarter. Miami, that's a win for them. Green Bay up 7-0 on Denver already, 12-16 there. Left to go. Atlanta, Indy still tied at 0. Kansas City, Baltimore still tied at 0. Minnesota, Oakland still tied at 0. New England, New York still tied at 0. The Eagles are in the red zone against the Lions. So those are the 1 o'clock games. At 4 o'clock, you got the Carolina Panthers and Arizona Cardinals. Again, Cam Newton not playing. Arizona actually the favorite to win that one now. New York Giants at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then Houston at LA. Chargers, and Pittsburgh at San Fran 49ers. Again, San Fran, another team 2-0 with 2 road wins coming to their home opener, hoping to go 3-0. Then, of course, the biggest game probably, even though Drew Brees is out, the Saints versus Seahawks game also at 4:25. Tonight you got the Rams and the Browns, and then tomorrow you got the Redskins at home against the Bears. So those are the games happening around the league on week 3. Thursday you had the Jacksonville Jaguars beating up on the Tennessee Titans at home to go to 1-2 on the season. Gotta believe, absolutely, Scott Blakely, got to believe on this one. Again, guys, if you're joining me on Sportscaster or YouTube, share this video. Let people know that we're giving you live play-by-play of the Buffalo Bills game. Again, it's a great way to talk to fellow Bills fans while the game's going on, or if you can't watch the game, it's a great way to keep up to date. Both teams going 3 and out to start the game. Bills at gaining 0 yards actually because of the sack on Josh Allen by Geo Atkins. Usually the second half is where they really get play their butts off. Ricky writes, and they do. That's what happened in the first game at least. It was last week they actually went 3 and out on their first drive, and then they scored on 3 of their next drives, including that 98-yard drive. So Allen under center. You have McKenzie going in motion. They run up the middle. And that's Gore up the middle for about 13 yards on first down. So they put McKenzie in motion. So the Cincinnati defense has to be ready for that. Because again, I said we could use McKenzie and Roberts on those receiver end arounds, right? In the running attack. We hand the ball off to Gore. Nice hole up the middle created by Dawkins. And he's able to run for about 13 yards. So that's the first down of the game. Frank Gore with a nice 12-yard run there. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at the 29-yard line. I formation, 1 wide receiver top of the screen. You got DeMarco and then Gore behind him. Gore runs this one again for about 3 yards. So gets it to about the 32-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 7, 11:30 to go in the first quarter. So still 0-0. Both teams going 3 and out with their first carry. The first down is a Frank Gore 12-yard run, and then he runs it on 2nd down. They give him 2 yards there. First down, giving it 2nd and 8 now. Shotgun formation, you have Jones on the top of the screen. You have Beasley and Brown at the bottom. Fake the handoff to Gore. Pass is caught by Beasley. Another first down. Getting the ball to about the 47-yard line. So great job there. Allen throwing it into a tight window to Beasley, who's able to create a little separation, get a few extra yards there. Great job by Beasley to get some extra yards. 29 for Cincinnati on the coverage. Good coverage, like I said, it was right there. 1st and 10, 10:40 to go in the first quarter. 2 receptions for Cole Beasley for 12 yards. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, no one in the backfield. And number 88 for Buffalo got a head start. Is that Knox? He must have thought they were going on 1, and they weren't because he was the only one to go. That's Knox. Knox gets the first penalty of the game. It's a false start So it's gonna be first. No, it's gonna be second and no, first and 15 after the Cole Beasley play. So yeah, first and 15, first flag of the day. Ricky got to it before I did. Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, there's a little bit of delay on YouTube, so if you want, if the delay is getting on your nerves, go over to a sportscaster. Less of a delay on there. You can join me there, doing the same coverage there. Handoff goes to Yeldon. It looks like Yeldon gets knocked for a 3-yard loss. So 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be second and about 17 for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, second and 17 for the Buffalo Bills here after that penalty on Knox. Have myself a good Sunday with pizza, wings, and Bills football. That's the best way to do it, Kenneth. Good to have you on the stream. Always good to have you on here as well. Shotgun formation. Allen in shotgun has a running back to his right. 2 wide receivers at the bottom screen. It's Yeldon. As Allen gets hit as he throws, he does get it out of bounds, throws it away. There were wide receivers in the area, so there won't be intentional ground. So it's going to have third and 17. They are getting some pressure on Allen, so that has to be worrisome if you're a Bills fan. They ran a corner blitz. It's McCabe, number 29 for Cincinnati, getting to Josh Allen. Third and 17, 9:28 to go in the first quarter, still 0-0. Again, Buffalo started with the ball, went 3 and out, and then Cincy goes 3 and out as well. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, 3 to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Allen under pressure again, he's able to roll away from it, rolls to his right, finds a receiver, that's Brown. What can Brown do for you? A big completion down the sideline for a first down into Cincinnati Bengals territory. Great job by Brown coming back to his quarterback, seeing his quarterback's in trouble. Completion brings us to... And he did that last week too, a beautiful roll. Brings us to about the 40-yard line of Cincinnati, yeah. Actually at 39, so we'll have it first and 10 at the 39 after a 27-yard reception by John Brown. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. The Nick Shupak, hope I got that right, joining us on Sportscaster. Thank you. Shotgun formation. They pitch up front to McKenzie this time, and he gets the corner, gets about 9 yards on the play. So it's going to be second and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. Driving pretty well on this series. Again, Allen getting a little pressure on him, so that has to be a little concerning early on. You hope to see the Buffalo Bills offensive line do a little bit better there. The one was a corner blitz, and he would have had John Brown. The corner was covering John Brown. He would have had John Brown open if he would have seen it earlier. Don't ban me. I won't, Ricky. Don't worry about it. I understand. I don't mind. I was 2 minutes behind. I didn't even know it. Gore with about 1 yard loss, so it's going to be second. Interesting. Lions return a kickoff 100 yards for the touchdown, so I guess that's the first kick return of the season. Week 3, that seems a little late for the first kick return of the season, but with the new special teams rules, it makes it easier to believe that just because it's harder to return here. So it's going to be third and 2 now for the Buffalo Bills. 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers bottom of the screen. Allen under pressure again. Lots of early pressure by the Bengals. And he throws the ball away. Has to throw the ball away, but early pressure by the Bengals is really getting to Allen. There's a late flag. Looks like it's going to be intentional grounding, which means that we're out of field goal range. Big mistake by Josh Allen. Wow. Wow. So it's intentional grounding. They say the ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Wow. So now we have to punt it. I mean, we do change field position, so that's a big thing. Big mistake by Josh Allen. A big mistake by Josh Allen, so it's going to be 4th down and 24 from the 48. So Bajorga is on for a second punt. Again, this does change field position a little bit. Fair catch called for. Not the greatest punt. Gets inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. So that's where the Bengals are going to take over. 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go. And yeah, that's just a big mistake by Josh Allen. You cannot have intentional grounding in that situation. You know, you're in field goal range. It's 4th and short from the 30. 4th and 2, you could decide to go for it maybe if you wanted to. Bad play call? I don't know. How can we say it was a bad play call? We don't even know who the play was designed to go to. You know, there was a lot of pressure on that play, so we don't know if that's a bad play call. I'll look back and see it and see if it was a bad play call or not. You know, there are a couple plays in the NFL where if it works out, you say great play call, and then if it doesn't work out, you say bad play call. And so we'll see what that one was. Again, on 3rd and 2, maybe try and be a little too fancy, but at the same time, bad play call or not, Josh Allen needs to know where the line of scrimmage is and needs to be able to throw it to that spot if he's throwing it away. Yeah, O-line. Yeah, Tim, welcome to the O-line getting dominated right now, absolutely. But yeah, whether it's a bad play call or not, that's on Allen. Allen needs to be able to throw the ball away back to the line of scrimmage. So we'll see what happens. But again, guys, thank you for joining on Billievers Talk. We're at commercial break. I see Sesame Street characters. I don't know why. But we're going to go ahead and give you a score update for all the scores from around the league. Again, while we're at commercial, I try to update you on the scores from around the league. So if you're paying attention here to YouTube or over on Sportscast, you don't want to think you're missing anything. Join me here. Cowboys up on Dolphins 3-0, 10-16 to go in the first. There, Packers still up 7-0 on the Broncos. Indianapolis Colts up 3-0 on Atlanta. Ravens are in the red zone. That game is still 0-0. Vikings are up on Oakland 7-0. The Patriots are up 6-0 on the New England Patriots. I'm going to check to see if they missed an extra point. Gostkowski missed his extra point, so that's why they're up 6-0. The Eagles are already in the red zone, so they scored a field goal. Lions return the kickoff for a touchdown. And now the Eagles are in the red zone. They have 3rd and 6 at Detroit's 20-yard line. And then those are your 1 o'clock games as we're back from commercial. Again, 0-0 here. We just punted the ball back to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's getting ready for their second possession of the game. Got a few first downs on our second possession. So the second possession was better than our first. However, an intentional grounding call on Josh Allen as he throws the ball away. And we knock ourselves out of field goal range. We take points pretty much off the board by ourselves. And that's never a good thing. 7:03 to go in the first quarter. Buffalo, Cincy tied at 0. Dalton starts off in shotgun from the 19-yard line. 3 wide receivers set. 2 to the bottom of the screen. 1 to the top. First down is incomplete. Intended for Eifert. There's a flag down. Looks like it might be illegal formation. Giants dominated, illegal formation on the offense, so it's going to be 1st and 15 now for the Bengals. Brian writes that the Giants dominated us in the third quarter. They did, but they didn't get any points out of it, right? The third quarter was tied 0-0 as far as points go, so I'll take that if that's what's going to happen every time. And then Ricky writes, gotta figure Mitch Morse missed training camp, practices, preseason games, so he needs a little time to gel with everybody else, I think. Well, I hope it doesn't take him that long. Hope it doesn't take him that long. Run here by Mixon. It looks like a nice run by Mixon. Gets him to the 25-yard line. Gonna make it 2nd and about 4 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, I know Mixon has not had a good season so far, but we all know that he is capable of having a good game. So we have to be aware of that as he just runs, makes a 2nd and 4, an 11-yard carry by Mixon on that one. Shotgun formation for Dalton. You have 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Mixon joining Dalton to his right in the backfield. He actually goes to his left now. Mixon is open for a screen. Dalton tries to go for his wide receiver, or his tight end. Edmonds is there on the coverage, gets his hand up, knocks it away. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Good job by Edmonds. Good downfield coverage by Edmonds on that one. Yeah, good defense. Ricky writes, And Edmonds just has that length, right? So even if you beat him a little bit with your speed, he's able to make up for it with his length. So here we go, 3rd and 4 for the Cincinnati Bengals from the 25-yard line. Andy Dalton in shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. You have Mixon to his left. Incomplete pass. 4th and 4. I wasn't sure if there was a flag. I wanted to hold off and get excited. Great defense again. 4th and 4 for the Cincinnati Bengals. 6:15 to go in the first quarter, and the Bengals still don't have a first down. So great job. Dalton's 0 for 4 to start off this game. Yes. So good job there. Good defense. That was Wallace on the coverage. So good job, Wallace. Again, yeah, you always have to hold your breath for a second that there could be pass interference in today's NFL, but there's no pass interference there. 4th and 4 as they punt. Again, we might get to able to see Andre Roberts' first return. Calls for a fair catch at the 27-yard line, it looks like. So no return there. So 1st and 10 for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills as they'll start with the ball at the 37-yard line. Again, still 0-0 here, about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bills still have the pass defense, absolutely. The Ellington writes. Any Buffalo sports fan giving a good clap. Tim Ellington, I really want to see Roberts give a returnable kick. Hey, you know what? And with the dangers of Andre Roberts, the Cincinnati Bengals special teams, they don't want to see that at all. They'd rather have a high, shorter kick than a line drive kick. So that might be part of their game plan. Let's not give Andre Roberts a chance to return anything. And that might work for him. Defense is needed until the offense gets in rhythm. Scott, you're absolutely right, but hopefully his offense gets in rhythm soon. We cannot keep... if you're the away team, if you're the underdog and you're the away team, the last thing you want as the favorite is to keep them in it. The longer you keep them in it, the more they're going to think they have a chance to win. The more they're going to feel more, confident in their abilities, and they might pull off the upset, and that's the last thing we want. So we want to maybe make sure we jump on this team as soon as we can. Ravens score a touchdown. Brian writes 7-0. So let me get to the scores real quick for you. I'll run by them fast because we just did go over the scores. Again, still 0-0 in Buffalo. Dallas still up 3-0 on the Dolphins. Packers still up 7-0 on the Broncos. Indianapolis Colts still up 3-0 on the Falcons. Did score that touchdown to go up 7-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, it still says 6-0, so we'll hold off on the extra point, but extra point pending. Vikings still up 7-0 on the Raiders. Patriots up 6-0 because they missed an extra point on the Jets. The Eagles now up 10-7 on the Lions. So those are your scores from around the league. Again, guys, thank you for joining me, whether it be on Sportscaster or here on YouTube as well. If you haven't already shared this video, share this video, like this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section as well. We need to just let the word out there. So if you hit that like button, it's going to help me out a lot as well. So if you haven't subscribed, like I said, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, definitely going to do something special. Maybe have another giveaway in store. Who knows? But we're going to do something special, and I want you all to be a part of it. So again, share this video. Let people know we're here. We're live, giving you play-by-play reaction to this game between our Buffalo Bills, the home opener for our Buffalo Bills, and the Cincinnati Bengals. Andy Dalton has started 0 for 4, actually 0 for 5 now in this one for 0 yards. Allen has faced some pressure too. One thing we weren't banking on is Josh Allen feeling this pressure. I talked about the Bills playing a complete game on Thursday. 8 dropbacks. He's already been hurried 5 times, and he has that 1 intentional grounding. So again, offensive line needs to get a little bit better here as we start under center. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Screen pass to Gore. Gore somehow gets it and gets the first down. Not the best screen pass by Allen. Not sure if that was tipped at the line, but a duck of a screen pass by Josh Allen. Gore's able to bobble it for a little bit and get his hands on it and get the catch and get the first down before he's forced out of bounds. So 1st and 10 for Buffalo there. First and 10 for Buffalo, 5:30 to go in the first quarter. From the 40-yard line, we have 2 wide receivers behind the screen, I formation, fake handoff to Gore. Throws it to, is that Brown again? Brown, who gets it inside Cincinnati Bengal territory for a first down. So 1st and 10 Buffalo, back inside Cincinnati territory. So great start again for the Buffalo Bills. Again, hopefully we don't kill ourselves on this drive. Guys, the Buffalo Bills got intentional ground. The last drive took us out of field goal range. but now we're in Cincinnati Bengals territory. First down at the 48-yard line. So 2 catches for John Brown for 42 yards. 5:11 to go in the first quarter with the score 0-0. Allen 6 for 9 for 72 yards. Single back set. Again, McKenzie on the end around. They do have to be careful that end around. We've seen us pitch it to McKenzie, and we've seen Gore keep it twice now. This one for -1 yard. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass makes it 13-0. New England over the Jets. Okay, so we got second and 10, a second and a long 10, we'll say, from about the 49-yard line of Cincinnati. So 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Single back set for Josh Allen, who's under center. We have 2 wide receivers top of the screen. This time McKenzie gets the ball on an inside handoff, gets it to about the 45-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6 from there. So 3rd and 6. Josh will get it done. I hope so. Ricky. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on both Sportscaster and YouTube. If you're on Sportscaster and you're saying, hey, where's Mario and Paul? My name's Joe from Billievers Talk. I will be covering the game today. They did let everyone know that we'll be switching on these live game calls. The Cincinnati Bengals have an injured player, Sean Williams, but he's on the sideline. So shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers for Allen. Allen throws the ball to Zay Jones. Zay Jones gets the ball to about the 21-yard line before he's taken down. Zay Jones sighting early in this game. I think that's important to have, whether it be Foster or Zay Jones. Looks like there's a flag. Allen's thinking it's against the Bengals as he's pointing that way. Roughing the passer on the Bengals. That means it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So we're going to have the ball at about the 11-yard line. So first down Buffalo at the 11 after roughing the passer call on Cincinnati. 93, I guess, went low. I'm still not a huge fan of that call. I think he starts the contact around his thigh pad there. I'm not a fan of that. But I know in this league today we're protecting the quarterback. So good job protecting the quarterback there, I guess. As Allen, I thought, again, got hit at about the thigh pad. If that was against Buffalo, we'd be upset. 1st and 10 from the 11. Fake handoff to Gore. Passes it to Beasley. Beasley has it at the 5. Gets to about the 4 or 3-yard line before he's taken down. So it's going to be 2nd and about 2. We can get a first down here. 2nd and 2 from the 3-yard line as the Buffalo Bills. There's another flag here. Sounds like it's going to be on Cincinnati again. They call him face mask. I know he got him up high. They are calling a face mask. It's going to be a face mask here. Is that enough for first down? That's going to be a personal foul, so it's going to be a first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Bills at about the 1.5-yard line as number 42 for the Bengals gets called for a face mask. I knew it was close. Like I said, I knew the tackle was around the head area. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Buffalo has the ball 1st and goal at the 1.5. I formation. DeMarco in. Gore behind him. Just tank it in, baby. No, they fake it. And wide open is Dawson Knox. Give him his first touchdown of his NFL career. Dawson Knox with the touchdown. Buffalo Bills up 7-0 on a great play fake by Josh Allen. I thought they were just going to run it in from there on first down, but good job there. Josh Allen 9 for 12, 103 yards, and now that touchdown again. Dawson Knox's first touchdown of his NFL career as the Buffalo Bills go up 6-0 here on the Cincinnati Bengals. So extra point pending. Seven play, 73-yard drive. Took 3 minutes and 5 seconds with 3:03 to go. There is a flag down. That's because Cincy has 12 on the field. 12 on the field for the Bengals. I just counted them, so I know it's 12 on the field. So now Coach McDermott has his choice. of taking it at the extra point. You're going to be half the distance to the goal or at the 15, depending. If you could go for 2 here now and have about the 1-yard line. They did sell the run. You're absolutely right, Tim. They sold the run. Like I said, I was thinking it was a run too. Scott Barkley, yeah, absolutely. Great job there. Great fake. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to take the 12-man on the field penalty. It's going to be half the distance to the goal, so it's going to be again from the 1.5 yard line. It's going to be a 2-point try for the Buffalo Bills here. I think this is a smart play. I really do. Obviously the play call matters here. I wouldn't mind if they just ran Gore in this situation. We just saw what they did from the 1.5 yard line to score the touchdown. That has to be in the back of Bengals' minds. But run Gore here, run the same formation at them and see what happens. But the Bills tried to go for 2 here, 3:03 to go. That's not the Bills I know. This is a different Bills, baby. This isn't your mom and dad's Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set. Gore comes into the backfield with Allen to his right. Beasley, 2-point conversion, good, and we are up 8-0. There is a flag down. There is a flag. There is no foul for offensive pass interference because the pass was within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage. We got that call against us last year. I'm glad that's coming back now. I forget which game that was, but there was a game where Zay Jones got hit before the ball got there, led to an interception, and I was up in arms, and they called that, even though I thought it was more than 1 yard away from the line of scrimmage. But it's good to see they called it both ways. It was a little rub route, but was within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage. Extra point, good. The Buffalo Bills up on the Cincinnati Bengals, 8-0 now. Great job, great play call after that penalty by Coach McDermott saying, hey, we can go for 2 here now. And they convert it, right? We saw the Ravens try to go for it, but they missed third out up 6-0 instead of 7 on Kansas City. But Buffalo, it works for them. And again, Andy Dalton still without completion. Great drive by the Buffalo Bills. Again, 7 plays, 73 yards in just over 3 minutes. And the Buffalo Bills now up 8-0 on the Cincinnati Bengals, guys. Let me know what you thought about that drive. A great drive by Josh Allen. Great job by this Buffalo Bills offense responding after that intentional grounding takes them out of field goal range on the last drive. Great job responding to that. And now the Bills up 8-0 on the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati going to get ready to start their 3rd possession. And again, Andy Dalton still without completion. Joe Mixon getting a couple nice runs in there, right? So we need to make sure we stop that. I still don't think Cincinnati has a first down, however. So good job by our defense. Got to keep it up. Again, we want to keep pounding on this team until we know they can't come back. But right now, 8-0 Buffalo. I'll get you to some other scores from around the league. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Thank you for joining me on Sportscaster using the hashtag sports link. Blue Mamba, thanks for joining me on hashtag sports. See, you just came in. Glad to have you all with me. Again, we have a few over on Sportscaster. I appreciate all of you joining me. Again, share this video. Let people know we're on Sportscaster using the hashtag sports name. I don't know what they call it. Again, me and technology don't get along too well. It's taking me 10 seconds to find out how to get scores, even though I've done it 3 times already. So that tells you something about me and technology. So again, Buffalo up 8-0 on Cincinnati. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter there. The Dallas Cowboys now up 10-0 on the Miami Dolphins. A little less than 5 minutes to go in the first quarter there. Again, if you ask me, that's a win for Miami. Denver in the red zone against Green Bay. Green Bay up 7-0. The Colts now up 10-0 on Atlanta late in the first there. Ravens 6-0 over Kansas City. You got Minnesota up 7-0 on Oakland. Minnesota has the ball in the red zone. New England up 13-0 on the Jets. New England has the ball back. The Lions have the ball in the red zone down 10-7. So those are the 1 o'clock game scores. 3:03 to go here in the first quarter. Buffalo up 8-0 after a great drive. Cole Beasley on the 2-point conversion after a penalty by the Cincinnati Bengals for 12 men on the field makes it for the 2-point conversion try from the 1.5 yard line instead of the 3. We were happy with just kicking an extra point, but after that penalty, and as someone commented, hey, it's not the Bills I know. Absolutely right. The return gets to the 25. He breaks a tackle. There is a flag down. He's going to take it to the house for a touchdown. There is a flag down, and we need to get better on special teams. After the punt last week for the Giants, and now this, we need to get better on special teams. There is a flag down. They do not look happy about it. Andy Dalton looks like he's coming on the field. So looks like it's going to be against Cincinnati. But big return there. You're going to be negated by a penalty. So lucky there. It's going to be a holding. Number 19 with the hold. I get that. I get that there's a flag there. I understand that, and it is what it is. We got lucky, but that's what it is. We got lucky. We got lucky break. Good start, said Blue Mamba. Absolutely, it was a great start for the Buffalo Bills on that third drive. I mean, the first drive going 3 and out, not exactly what we wanted. We got the ball first. We went 3 and out. But it's not what we wanted. And 19's hold is unnecessary. 19's hold is completely unnecessary. I mean, we got away with one there, guys. We got away with one. Our special teams coverage has got to be better. Again, I talked about that punt last week for the Giants late in the first half that thought that would spring them. Of course, Eli throws the interception then. And now this here, we got lucky. They start with the ball first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Single back set for the Bengals. Mixon with the run, gets about 3 yards before he's taken down by Milano. Good tackle there. So it's going to be about 2nd and 7 for the Cincinnati Bengals. As the Broncos scored touchdown, make it 7-7. A Philip Lindsay run makes that one 7-7 there. As it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Bengals. Less than 3 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Again, Bills up 8-0. Nothing cold Bill might lighten Bills fans. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it, James. Always glad to, like I said, always glad to have you on here. Spin 0481 writes, that was a 75-yard penalty, but only counts as 10 yards. It was a 75-yard penalty. And again, it wasn't much, and it wasn't even that, like, it wasn't necessary. They run it again, this time to the right, and he's gang tackled by Edmonds. It looks like Phillips is on that tackle as well, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 8 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, a great start for this Buffalo Bills defense. Andy Dalton still doesn't have a completion. I don't think Cincinnati has a first down yet, as we get close to the end of the first quarter. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 8 for the Bengals here, as they're just struggling to get yards. Bengals 0 for 2 on 3rd downs right now. Again, this is their 3rd possession. 2 straight 3 and outs. So we're looking at a 3rd straight 3 and out if they can't convert here on 3rd and 8. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. You have Mixon joining Dalton to the right. Snap goes right before the clock expires. Pressure up the middle, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. I think someone else hit Andy Dalton's arm on that one, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 8 for the Cincinnati Bengals. So again, this defense looking really good. Andy Dalton 0 for 5 currently in this game. Looks like it was Zoe on the attack who hit Dalton's arm there to force the incompletion. So good job by Lorenzo Alexander, just bull rushing his defender. That's number 67 for we know who that is for the Cincinnati Bengals. Gets bull rush. It's Miller, guys. If you don't know. And so it's going to be a 4th and 8 for the Bengals. They're going to punt the ball after what looked like a punt return for a kickoff return for a touchdown. They have to punt the ball after not getting a first down on offense again. Roberts comes up, makes the play. It's going to be his first return. Unable to get too many yards as it's close to the sideline. But he is able to get a little return in there, about 5 yards on the return. So with 1:06 to go in the first quarter, the Bills offense, again, who looked really good on that last drive, comes back out on the field. Let's see if Allen can keep that momentum going for another drive. So again, guys, thank you for joining me. We have a short commercial break here that did the split screen, so I won't go over the scores until the next commercial break at the end of the first quarter here. But guys, if you're just joining, both teams start off going 3 and out on their first possession. Second possession, the Bills are able to move downfield to get into the field goal range. And then on a 3rd and 2, Josh Allen throws a intentional grounding for no reason at all. He was getting pressured, of course, but just unable to get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. Takes us out of field goal range. And then our 3rd possession, we score a touchdown. And again, the Bengals still without a first down in this game. Andy Dalton 0 for 5 so far passing the ball, as Allen starts with a single back set under center. Foster going in motion to the top of the screen. So you have Foster at the top, Brown at the bottom. He goes in motion to the top of the screen. Fake handoff. Flag is down. Pass down the sideline to Knox is incomplete. Looked like a bad idea by Allen to pass that ball into what looked like triple coverage on Knox. Dolphins just kicked a field goal. They scored points. Illegal formation on the offense. So it's going to bring him 1st and 15. Allen needs to toss a long pass to Brown. Well, he did earlier in this quarter, guys. He had a 27-yard completion to Brown earlier in this quarter. So we have hit Brown on a few completions. New England is up now 20-0 on the Jets early in the second quarter there. Shady with the score, said Blue Mamba for KC. I was actually just talking yesterday to a buddy of mine that he didn't look good last week, Shady McCoy. So good to see him doing well in KC. It's hard not to do well in KC, but single back set. Pitch is to Yeldon. Yeldon gets the 5 yards back and a little bit more as he gets to about the 42-yard line. So a good run by Yeldon there, about 7 yards. So that's going to make it about 2nd and 8 for the Buffalo Bills. With 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Looks like we'll have at least one more play here in the quarter. So Yeldon with his first real carry of the day. 2nd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. So we actually gained 9 on the play. Single back set again. One wide receiver at the bottom of the screen. Knox in motion. The handoff is to Dawson Knox coming in motion, and he gets it to about midfield before he's knocked out of bounds for a first down. Looks like the Bengal player who made the tackle, he is down on the turf, and he's on the Buffalo Bills sideline. Looks like some Bills players weren't happy with how he took Knox down. He grabs the top of his helmet and just brings him down. But that leads to him bringing Knox down on top of him, which might end up hurting him a little bit more. So yeah, so he's down. He's hurt on the play. So yeah, the Bengals personnel coming over looking at him. So we won't be able to continue to play until he's on his own sideline. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills around midfield. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Sean Williams is the downed Cincinnati Bengal. Again, guys, thank you for joining me both on Sportscaster. Looks like we're still good on Sportscaster here and also on YouTube. Yeah, what a play call for Dawson Knox there. That really tricked the defense a little bit. They were not expecting a run by Dawson Knox. So a good play call there by Dable. As much as everyone likes to give him a hard time, gotta give him kudos on that play call there to get the Buffalo Bills a first down. Get them to midfield. So another Bengals player injured on the sideline. If I played for the Bengals, I'd be like, put me in. It's dangerous here. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the same player as the first guy. Yeah. So we'll see how he does. He's still down. He's sitting up now. So hopefully we can get him over to his side of the field. They can get him looked at. You never want to see injuries in this league, guys. Unfortunately, they happen. But you see too many injuries, and then you get an Andrew Luck situation where you have a great player. Class act by Coach McDermott actually coming over, checking on him, make sure he's okay, patting him on the helmet. So class act there. Those are the little things that you don't really see from a coaching staff and don't really get talked about. But I really think that's a classy thing to do by a head coach. Just go over, give him a pat on the helmet. And it's fun, like I said, when the tackle happened, I think some Bills players were upset because he actually is grabbing Knox by the top around his neck area to bring him down. But when you have a player down, obviously there's bigger concerns. So 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Buffalo's ball, 1st and 10. I'm not sure if we're even going to run a play here. I don't know if we have to. Not sure. Yeah, clock's going to start, but it looks like we're going to play shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we're just going to try to draw them off sides here, get free 5 yards. Not going to happen. So that's going to bring us to the end of the quarter with the Buffalo Bills have the ball on Cincinnati's 49-yard line, up 8-0 already. Again, if you're just joining the stream, first of all, welcome to Believers Talk, or welcome to Sportscaster over at Hashtag Sports, presented to you by Believers Talk. Either way, thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, Buffalo Bills received the ball, went 3 and out. Same thing with the Cincinnati Bengals. They go 3 and out, and that's been it for the Bengals. They have not converted a first down yet in this game. Buffalo on their second drive, they're able to move the ball downfield, get into Cincinnati territory, get it to the 30-yard line. But then on 3rd and 2, for some reason, Josh Allen, as he's rolling out, feeling some pressure, still inside the pocket, throws it away, doesn't get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, intentional grounding, loss of down, forces us to punt the ball. But again, Cincinnati unable to move the ball all that much on Buffalo, their defense right now. So we force a punt. Next drive, 7 plays, 73-yard, 3-minute, 5-second drive for a touchdown. After the touchdown, the Bengals get called for 12 men on the field on the extra point. So we move the ball from the 3 to the 1.5, or Coach McDermott moves the ball from the 3 to the 1.5-yard line. We go for 2. A rub route to Cole Beasley gets us the 2-point conversion, makes it 8-0. Give the ball back to Cincy, 3 and out, ball back to Buffalo, and that's where we're at right now. Knox just ran for a first down, giving us a first down, 1st and 10 at Cincinnati's 49-yard line to end the first quarter. The Evil Crazy, let's go Buffalo, absolutely Bills Mafia in the house. Always glad to have you guys here with me. So again, thank you guys for joining me as we watch the Buffalo Bills. Mike Sellers over at Sportscaster, thank you for joining me over on Sportscaster. I know last week on Sportscaster we had a little bit of interference, and Mario from #Sports came on to finish the rest of the second half for us, as we couldn't figure out the technical difficulties. Hope we have that figured out this week, and hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast as our Buffalo Bills are up 8-0 on the Cincinnati Bengals. So again, glad you guys can join us over on Sportscaster as well. Thank you for that. And again, if you're on Sportscaster, leave a comment. We'll go back and forth. I have both the YouTube comments up here, and I have the Sportscaster comments up as well. So leave a comment, hit that little crown, give me like a thumbs up or whatever it might be. Let me know I'm doing a good job. I hope that you guys again are enjoying the stream here, as the Bengals in the first quarter, the Bengals had 18 yards total. 18 rushing yards, 0 passing yards. 18 yards. Buffalo Bills had 134. Bengals had 5 penalties in that quarter. So great. 8 accepted penalties in that quarter most of this season. So hopefully that trend does not continue, as Buffalo has ball at Cincy's 49-yard line. Gore alone in the backfield, single back set. He gets the ball, runs to the right. Good blocking downfield, gets about 7 yards on the play. Good blocking by Nsekhe downfield to get Gore to that second level. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 here for the Buffalo Bills, as he gains 8 on first down. They're showing the crew of Jay Feely and Tom McCarthy. I've heard of them. I've never seen them. So they actually give him 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. 14:30 to go in the second quarter. Second quarter just started. Single back set again. Gore, the only guy in the backfield. McKenzie does an end around, and he's going to get the first down. He gets the edge, gets you inside the 35-yard line to about the 33. And guys, I talked about that Thursday in the pregame. I talked about it in the pregame to this video. We get to run McKenzie on those wide receiver end arounds and on those trick plays. We saw it last season. He has that spark, and now with Andre Roberts back on special teams, it adds just that extra little bit. You know, I know Singletary's out, and I know that might get rid of some explosiveness from our run attack, but man, McKenzie's doing a great job so far. I know some of you disagree with that 4th down or the 3rd down play call. So far, pretty good play calling by Dable, mixing it up a little bit, and we're seeing what can happen as Buffalo Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at the 33. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Brown goes in motion to the bottom. Pass is to Brown. Brown does not catch it. The pass is there. The pass is there. Brown should have had that. There's a flag down. Holding on the Buffalo Bills. Deion Dawkins with the hold. So the catch wouldn't have mattered anyway. So that's good to know, I guess. But it's going to be 1st and 20 now for the Buffalo Bills. Deion Dawkins called for the hold again. 8 penalties accepted in the first quarter. That's the most this season in any quarter. So hopefully, again, that trend does not continue, because that would lead to a long, choppy game. Again, I know we want to keep the quarterback safe, but man, these holding penalties are getting a little ridiculous too. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Fake handoff to Yeldon. It's going to be a screen to Yeldon. Mitch Morse misses a block, but then he picks up the next guy. Yeldon makes the guy miss. Gets about 7 yards on the play. Going to bring up about 2nd and 13 for the Buffalo Bills. Good job by Yeldon making the first guy miss. I feel like that's the block that Morse should have got. There's a beach ball on the field because of the wind. I guess it's very windy there in Buffalo. But after the play, the refs grabbed the beach ball. Second and 13, 13 minutes to go. As the beach ball is now off the field. The beach ball is off the field. Gore goes into motion to the bottom of the screen, so now we have 5 wide receivers set. Allen and shotgun alone. The Bengals only rush 2. Allen has time, breaks away from a tackler, and he finds an open guy. That's going to be Knox for the first down inside the 20-yard line. Way to keep that play alive by Josh Allen. Don't know how the Bengals rushed 2 and got someone in there on Josh Allen, but that's for another conversation for another day. But Josh Allen able to spin away, has time, finds Knox open down the field, and Knox gets the ball in the red zone. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo inside the 20-yard line. Knox with a great start. We talked about that in the pregame. Getting these wide receiver or the tight ends going. 2 catches for 18 yards and a touchdown. Let's get these tight ends going. So that's just another thing that the mad genius Bill Belichick has to think about going into next week. First set at the 25. Fake handoff. Allen loses the ball. Gets up. Throws the ball. Crazy play there for 2 yards. Let me tell you that. So it's a fake handoff to Gore. Allen loses the ball. He actually trips over Gore. And they both fall. Allen picks up the ball, able to get back up, passes the ball to Sweeney, and what could have been a disastrous play turns into a 2-yard gain for the Buffalo Bills. What a job by Josh Allen there to keep that momentum. It's actually a 3-yard gain to the 17-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Touchdown Brown, right? No, Allen runs to the right, cuts it back to the left, and maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gets half a yard. So it's going to be 3rd down. They tried running Allen to the right like they did against the Jets for Allen's first rushing touchdown of the season. Didn't work. But the red zone this season, and this is something that normally you won't see too much of for the Buffalo Bills. 6 possessions in the red zone, 6 touchdowns. So that's 100%, guys, and that's really good to see. 3rd and 7 from the 16 now. We are 2 for 4 on 3rd downs. We got 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Yeldon in the backfield with Allen to his right. Pass is to Yeldon is incomplete. So it's going to be 4th down now for the Buffalo Bills. Bring on the field goal unit. Good drive again. You wish we could, of course, always capitalize in 6, but good job. So much for perfection. Spin says, hey, we knew as soon as they showed that stat, we knew we weren't going to completely score a touchdown this drive, right? That's what they do. Steven Hausch gone for his 2nd field goal attempt of the season. A little windy out there today, so hopefully he accounts for that. Again, I know a lot of people worried about Hauschka. After the preseason, he misses 2 kicks, gets that extension with the Bills. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 10:29 to go in the 2nd quarter, the Buffalo Bills are now up 11-0 on the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals still looking to get the first down, guys. With 10:29 to go in the first half, the Bengals have 13 total yards of offense. So great job by this Buffalo Bills defense so far. Ricky, this Bills seem very interesting so far to watch. Yeah, absolutely. Brian says Allen might get 300 today, possibly. But yeah, Tim, that play, that was recovering, guys. So great job there. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on both Sportscaster and on YouTube. Follow me at Billievers Talk. If you're not following Billievers Talk on YouTube, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, hit that thumbs up button. And also, guys, share this video. Let people know we are here talking Buffalo Bills football. Great game so far between our Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. If you're a Bills fan, that is. If you're a Bills fan, this is a great game to watch as we're up 11-0. Again, not the greatest start in the world for our Buffalo Bills. Both teams started going 3 and out. Bills got the ball first, which means the 3 is good wasn't going to last. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. And if we score on 100%, that's even better, right? If we end the season scoring on 100% of drives in the red zone, that's near impossible to do. So that's just a good percentage overall. Just lost a stream on YouTube, guys. Okay, we're back. We're back on YouTube. So I just lost you guys for a second. Again, if that happens, we'll come right back. Not sure what's going on with OBS sometimes, but kicks off and then really quickly jumps back on. So we're back here. And if it goes out again, we'll be back. I'm glad it's going out during commercial break. Again, the Buffalo Bills up 11-0 here. If you're joining me on Sportscaster, thank you for joining me there as well. Not having any problems there that I'm seeing. If we are having problems, please let me know. But again, Buffalo up 11-0 here, midway, or with 10 minutes to go in the first half. I'm gonna go through some scores for you guys real quick. As soon as I get them up, that be. Again, started the day off, got on here a little early, watched the Pancho Bill memorial thing together. Again, Pancho Bill, I believe, deserves a spot by himself on the wall. Maybe you could put right next to where it says the 12th man. I don't care, but I just think Pancho Bill, the wall to me is to represent what's good about Buffalo, and nothing nothing is that more than Pancho Villa. So want him to get the recognition he is rightfully due. Dallas up 10-3 on Miami, still one score game there. Packers up 10-7 on Denver. Colts still up 10-0 Atlanta with Indianapolis in the red zone. Chiefs up 7-6 over Baltimore. Minnesota up 21-0 on Oakland. As we kick it off, kick's going to go into the end zone. So since is going to start with the ball, 10:29 to go in the first half at the 25-yard line. So Minnesota up 21-0 on Oakland. The Patriots up 20-0 on the Jets. The Eagles down 14-10 to the Detroit Lions. So that's the score from around the league. I think Singletary will play. Do I think Singletary will play next week? Yes, I do. I do think Singletary will be ready to go next week. Anthony John, Joe Brady is going to get beat by us. Absolutely, I called it preseason. I'm calling it still right now, unless the Bengals team turns it around. I think we're going to have 2 3-0 teams. It's going to be a great game, but I think I know we can beat the New England Patriots, especially with this defense. Fumble by the Bengals. The Bills have it. Bills have it. First completion by Andy Dalton to Ross, and it's a fumble recovered by Milano. Buffalo Bills ball. So great job by Milano getting that ball. I don't know who calls a strip just yet. Looks like it's Levi Wallace. No, Levi Wallace misses the tackle. And then Micah Hyde. You gotta love some Micah Hyde coming in there, forcing that fumble. First completion for Dalton goes for about 8 yards, and then Micah Hyde comes in, strips that ball away, and Milano's there for the recovery. Buffalo Bills ball, already up 11-0 here. So great job by the Bills. Now we have great field position for Josh Allen, and a great chance to go up even more here. Great job by the Bills there. Great defense. Again, forcing that turnover. Nothing's down other than his foot and his hand, so it's clearly a fumble. So Buffalo Bills ball. Shotgun formation. Buffalo has the ball 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Josh Allen on a designed QB sneak. Gets the ball to about the 34. 10:15 to go in the first half. Buffalo has the ball 2nd and about 6 at the 34-yard line. They're showing Mahomes with another great touchdown pass to Marcus Robbins. Makes it 14-6 Kansas City over Baltimore. But the Bills have it 2nd and 6, 9:50 to go at the 34-yard line. Allen under center. You got Yeldon in the backfield. 2 wide receivers and a tight end to the bottom of the screen. It looks like Brown alone on the top of the screen. Hand the ball off to Yeldon. Yeldon gets the ball to about the 30-yard line before he's tripped up. So it's giving up a 3rd and 2 from the 30-yard line. So 9:20 to go. Again, you got to love Micah Hyde right now, forcing that turnover. Bills defense is getting a good rest today. Absolutely. Bills defense is looking pretty good. Trey White fumbled. What's Ricky saying? Trey White fumbled? I'm sorry, I'm not understanding what you're saying there, Ricky. 3rd and 2. Buffalo 2 for 5 on 3rd down today. Shotgun formation for Allen. 4 wide receiver set. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Max protection with tight end there. Beasley with the catch. Gets it to the 25-yard line. Going to get that 1st down. Great job. 8:45 to go in the first half. Buffalo has the 1st down inside the 25, actually at the 25-yard line. So great job by the Bills here. We want to get a touchdown now, right? We want to get another touchdown here. Beasley with 4 catches for 25 yards already on the day. So great job by him so far. 8:25 to go in the first half. Buffalo already up 11-0. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. We have 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Tight end Knox just goes into motion. And you still have Yeldon in the backfield with Allen. Allen in shotgun. Yeldon to his right. Blitz coming from the safety. Allen fakes the run. Throws it deep. Oh, broken up at the last minute. Pass was intended for Sweeney. And number 27 for the Bengals comes over and breaks that play up at the last minute. No touchdown, Ricky. If you're gonna do that, just make sure it's accurate. Don't be saying things if it's not accurate. There's no touchdown by Sweeney on that play. Incomplete pass. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna block you yet, but just watch what you're doing there. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Looks like timeout Allen. Timeout as the play clock is winding down. It was Gore to the bottom of the screen. I couldn't figure out who that was. It looked like 80 for a minute, and I didn't know who 80 was. But timeout by Allen. That's the first for Buffalo. 8:04 left to go in the first half. 11-0. I'm typing too fast. Well, don't get out there, man. I got you covered. I got these guys covered. I promise. I'll let them know. You don't need to type it out. But I mean, again, I'm not gonna block you, but just careful what you're writing there, okay? But again, commercial break here. Buffalo up 11-0. They got the ball. I'll go over some scores real quick for you. Gonna be 2nd and 10 for Buffalo at the 25. 10-3 still Dallas over Miami. There is a delay. Let me see what the delay is for. Rosen got hurt in the game. Show love, go Bills. Hey, John, how you doing? Welcome, man. Always good to have you on here. Always good to talk to you. My cousin's showing some love. Love you too, buddy. Win the games you are supposed to win. Absolutely. And, again, 3-0 start. Not too many people predicted that. Not too many sports experts predicted that, I should say. They thought out of these 3 games, the Bills were going to lose at least 1, right? Possibly even this one. But yeah, win the ones you're supposed to, and then even if you split the ones that are close that maybe you're not supposed to win, then we're making the playoffs every single time. So I would love to see a split with New England. I know a lot of people think that's a tall task, and yeah, it's a tall task. I mean, in the Brady era, we've gone 4 and I think it's 28 against Tom Brady or something ridiculous like that. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, all we can do is take care of business today, and so far we are. 11-0 Buffalo. Like I said, I'll go through some scores real quick. The Dallas game, for some reason, isn't delayed. Like I said, Josh Rosen got hurt. Green Bay up 10-7. Broncos in the red zone. Indianapolis up 13-0 over Atlanta. The Kansas City Chiefs, like I said, up 14-6 over Baltimore. Minnesota Vikings up 21-7 over the Oakland Raiders. Patriots up 20-0 over the Jets. Eagles losing to the Lions 14-10. So those are my score updates. Mom writes in, of course, too. Hi, Mom. Go Bills. John, say hi to Mom. Mom, say hi to John. Always got a lot of people joining. Shotgun formation, 8 minutes to go here. Pass to the near sideline is incomplete. Knox again. Had his hands on it. Maybe should have been caught. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Yeah, Knox has to make that catch. He's falling to the ground as he's trying to make the catch, but that's a catch you have to have. So it's 3rd and 10 now, less than 8 minutes to go, 7:59 to go. Knox talking to McDermott on the sideline. McDermott just trying to give him encouragement, I'm sure. 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Allen in shotgun formation. You got Yeldon to his left. You got, looks like Zay Jones at the bottom of the screen. Tight end goes out as well. Zay Jones with the catch. He reached out. He reached out. Wow, I'm not sure. They're not giving it to him. The line judge is marking him short. Way short, by the way. He's there. That's a first down. That's a first down. Challenge the spot. Challenge the spot. Let's go. First down. First down. First down. Terrible spot. He's not even out of bounds. First down. The referee overruled the. How does a referee have a good angle of that? The referee overruled the line judge there, or someone came in and overruled the line judge to give Buffalo first down. So, I mean, I think it's the right call, so I'm good with it. But it's 1st and 10 Buffalo. Zay Jones with his second catch of the day. Again, you need to start sprinkling Zay Jones and Robert Foster in here too. Josh Allen, 14 for 20, 146, and a touchdown. My battery's running low. Uh-oh. Did I not plug this in? Let me plug in my computer real quick, guys, before I lose you. My bad. Uh-oh. I'm trying to plug in my computer before I lose you guys. There we go. Plugged it in. We're good. We're all right. I'm not going to lose you. Aaron says, go Bills. Absolutely. Thanks a lot. All right, so Cincinnati's challenging the spot. No big deal. I think it's correct. Kroom catches that all day. Maybe. I'm not going to say Kroom was the best receiver for the Bills last year either, so we'll see. Miami scores! Let's go Miami. I rarely say that. You'll never hear me say that again. What am I talking about? Why do you guys keep me up damn Miami scores anyway? I don't care. Do not care. I think they're using the rookie tight ends a lot for the first half, and they're going to use Foster, McKenzie, and others a lot more in the second half. Only if they need to, right? Oh, man, Jenkins, first of all, thank you for joining me on Billievers Talk. First time I've seen you comment in here, so again, thank you for joining me. But yeah, only if they need to, right? You don't want to give away too much if you don't have to, so hopefully we'll do good there. Lions looking good. Last I saw, they were up on the Eagles, so good for them there. I want to make sure we're all plugged in here, ready to go. At halftime, guys, I want to make sure that everything's plugged in and ready to go, so that way I don't lose you guys. Because, like I said, right now I'm on 2 separate monitors, so hopefully the battery doesn't die on either of these things. Where we at here? Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Billievers Talk. All right, commercial break. Where's my charger for this one? Where's my charger? There it is. All right, so I'm just plugging in my other computer right now, guys. Making sure, again, I don't lose you guys. Forgot to plug in pregame. So my bad. But we are live. It's good to see great team chemistry. Absolutely. Do I think Tyler Kroft will be good for next week? I don't know. It depends. They said that they aggravated his other foot this week in practice. So we'll see what happens this week in practice. I hope so. That adds a whole different element. And then that Tyler Kroft definitely catches that ball that Knox just dropped. So hopefully he does. Hold on for a second, guys, as I plug in my other computer. So my plugs are just weird. So we'll get it. We'll get it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get it at halftime. They're still reviewing the play. Bills D will be the #1 this year. Timothy writes, I hope so. Really hope so. They do give him, the call stands on the field, so it's a first down, 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Pitch out to Yeldon at the 15. Yeldon fumbles the ball. And it's the Bengals' ball. I knew Yeldon was going to make a mistake today. Just knew it. Brown with the recovery. Huge play by the Bengals defense, causing a turnover. Hubbard's the one who rips it out. 94 for the Bengals. Yeldon just needs to hold on to the ball. Dang! Come on, Yeldon. All right. All right, it's all right. This D can get back out there. Again, the Bills still have not allowed a first down to the Cincinnati Bengals offense. So hopefully we can just stop them from scoring here because, man, that's huge. Man, that's at least 3 points given up there. So first turnover of the day, shotgun formation for Dalton. Mixon to his left. They run a screen pass, sniffed out right away. So great job there. So it's going to be a loss on the play. Great job by Siren Neal on that one. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Going to be 2nd and 14. Hopefully we can get this ball back in good field position. 21 yards so far for the Bengals on the day. The Buffalo Bills have had the ball for 18 minutes plus in the first half. That's great time possession. The Bengals only for 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Looks like it's actually Bernard in there for the Bengals. Dalton in shotgun, hands the ball off. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Can make about 3rd and 10 here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, this defense for Buffalo really looking good right now. Timothy writes, let's go Buffalo, absolutely. Should have kept McCoy and released Yeldon. Well, that would just cost too much money, Ricky. Yeah, that would just cost more money. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Boyd now joins him at the top of the screen, so there's 3 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. And a great job defense. It's Tate with the catch. It's going to be 4th down for the Bengals. Renzo Alexander coming through with the tackle. 4th and 7. So great job by our defense stepping up. I'm still getting over Yeldon's fumble. It'll take some time, but our defense looks really good. Aiden asks, why did the Bills not trade McCoy? Why did they release him? See, so McCoy was on the hook for $8 million. And if they would have traded for him, they would have had to pay the $8 million. Since he was released, teams have a chance to renegotiate. So basically, the punt is in the air. Roberts is back there telling Bills players to get away from it as the punt, not a good one. It's at the 44-yard line. The Bills will take over on the Cincinnati Bengals side of the field at the 44. By the way, Mahomes scores again. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Harden, 83-yard touchdown. So the Chiefs look like they're running away with it, 20-6 over Baltimore in Kansas City. But going back to the McCoy question, so McCoy was on the hook for $8 million, right? So if they trade McCoy, the team that trades for him, not only do they have to give up some sort of asset, right? Even if it's a 6th-round draft pick, they have to give up an asset and take that $8 million hit, right? Where now, when he was released, the Bills not only owe him the 2 of the 8, and the other team can renegotiate and sign any contract they want, and it's not for $6 million. Handoff up the middle to Frank Gore, gets about a yard on the play. So it's going to be about 2nd and 9. I don't have to complain about any one of our starting defenders this game. Me neither so far. I mean, again, when you're talking about close to halftime and the Bengals don't have a first down yet, first of all, we should be up more than 11-0 in those circumstances. Same thing with the Jets week 1, right? You look at the Jets week 1 up 6-0 after the way we performed. We went into halftime feeling pretty confident. Cincinnati might have that same thing if we don't score here on this drive. Shotgun formation. Allen finds Brown. Brown goes down. Smart play by Brown. He was beginning to try to shake and bake some tacklers. Got behind the line of gain, so he just jumped forward back to make sure he gets that first down. So good job by him. Gets the ball to about the 32-yard line. So for that reason, I really want to see us score a touchdown here, right? Make sure we're up 3 scores going into halftime instead of 2. That's a big difference as far as confidence goes in the other team. So Brown with 3 receptions for 48 yards. 3:50 to go in the first half here. Hopefully we can get a touchdown here now. Absolutely, Ricky. I would agree with that. 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Gore again goes up the middle for no yards. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 3:30 to go in the first half. But again, guys, you talk about time of possession. The Cincinnati Bengals defense has to be getting gassed. Varala City asks what the score is. It's 11-0 Buffalo, 3:25 to go in the first half. Buffalo has the ball in Cincinnati territory. So far, leading receiver for Buffalo is Cole Beasley, 4 for 25 as far as receptions go. Brown has 3 receptions for 48 yards. So those are receiving stats for those two. 3 minutes to go in the first half. 11-0 Buffalo. Pass is complete to Cole Beasley. It's going to be his 5th catch of the day, inbounds. So clock's still running. Less than 3 minutes to go now with the Bills having the ball about 3rd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Thanks, Tim. 3rd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. 2:40 to go in the first half. 11-0 Buffalo. Trying to see something real quick. Got Lee Smith coming in the game now, extra blocker at tight end. We did see Lee Smith with a reception last week. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. John Brown top of the screen. 3 wide receivers to the bottom. John Brown with a good catch there. And he's down after a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bills at the 21-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning. So 1st down Buffalo at the 21-yard line. So 2-minute warning here in Buffalo, guys. I'm going to plug in my other computer real quick to make sure that I don't lose you guys at any point. It'll be 14-0 at the half. Hopefully not. Hopefully we score a touchdown here. Currently 11-0. 2 minutes to go. Gotta love this defense. Again, not a single first down by the Bengals in this first half yet. So that's something. If the Bengals get the ball, they might just try to get first down in any way possible, just to make sure that they can get that. Get some scores here for you guys before I try to plug in my computer here. Buffalo up 11-0, 2 minutes to go. Miami only trailing 10-6 right now over against the Dallas Cowboys. Broncos, Packers, 17-0 Packers there. Colts still up 13-3 on the Falcons. Colts have the ball. Ravens down 20-6. Minnesota up 21-7. The Patriots still up 20-0. They get the ball. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter there. And the Detroit Lions up 17-0 on the Eagles, and they have the ball. So maybe a little bit of a surprise there. The Detroit Lions beating the Eagles in Philly. So we'll see what happens there. Great game, says Brian Edgar. Great game for if you're a Bills fan right now. Absolutely. So I will continue to talk, guys. I'm going to turn around here. I need to plug in my other computer so, again, I don't lose you guys during the stream. And for some reason, my outlets don't cooperate with me all the time, which is annoying. But we'll figure this out. If I get electrocuted, someone call ambulance for me, okay? That's your job. I don't know why sometimes these outlets just want to not cooperate. I almost have those problems. There we go. Got it. We need to score now. I think we need to score a touchdown now, to be honest with you, Brian. Hidden Valley Ranch commercial earlier talking about missing the target audience. Haha, I like it. That's funny. That is funny, Tim. That is funny. Blue cheese all the way. All right, we're back from commercial break. Showing some people with their Pancho Billa shirts on. So again, guys, we start with the remembrance for Pancho Billa on the field. So that was always a good way to start the home opener. Always a good thing. Again, I think that we should have Pancho Billa to the wall. Oh, they're looking at the John Brown completion. They're saying it's actually incomplete now. And when you look at it from the reverse angle, it definitely looks incomplete, which, to Velocity's point, I'm a little annoyed that they couldn't do this part of it while they were at commercial break for the 2-minute warning, right? You don't need to come back from the 2-minute warning and then blow the whistle dead and say, oh yeah, the coach is challenging the catch. Like, come back from commercial and have the reporter tell me they're challenging it, and let me see you already looking at the play. Okay, I don't need to have you announce to me. Announce it to the stadium. That's fine. You don't need to announce to me. The announcing crew can tell me, hey, they're reviewing this play. Just wasting more time, if you ask me. Like, if you ask me, it's just wasting more time. And the NFL is getting close to that breaking point, right? Where it's just like, how long are these games going to be? I was watching the Notre Dame Georgia game yesterday, and there were so many reviews, but most of them were like bang bang, right? Like the official put the headset on, and 2 seconds later they showed the replay, and he's already taking the headset off and telling us what the outcome was. So if you have replays like that every once in a while, that's okay. But there's no reason for this replay to take this long. It is a good challenge, Ricky. Absolutely, it is a good challenge, but like, it just doesn't need to take this long. It was incomplete. Okay, let's move on. It's gonna be hopefully. Hey, Viralosity, again, you called it. I mean, you don't have to apologize for it. You called it. It's gonna be 14-0 as long as we make the field goal. But yeah, the call's gonna be reversed here. You don't need to take this long. I know they need to see the time on the field and stuff like that. I understand, but it's good. It's a good challenge. I have no complaints about the challenge overall, other than just time. Viral, I'll ask you for lottery ticket numbers on, what is that, Tuesday? I don't know when they do lottery. But Hauschka comes back on. 1 for 1 on the day, had a 34-yarder. College football halftimes are like 20 minutes longer, though. They can be. That's ridiculous. 45-yard field goal attempt for Stephen Hauschka. Third attempt of the season is up, and it is good. Plays the wind perfectly. And so with 2:11 to go, so that means we have another 2-minute warning. Oh my gosh. So we're going to kick it off. Excuse me. We're going to kick it off to the Bengals. There's going to be a commercial break. We're going to have a play. There's going to be a 2-minute warning. It's ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. Let's go for it. No, it was 3rd and 8, something like that. So I'm good with that. Tom, thanks for joining the broadcast. Tom G7 over on Sportscaster. Again, guys, if you're joining on Sportscaster, if you're just joining us, either way, if it's on YouTube or over on Sportscaster, again, guys, hit that like button. Currently 14-0 Buffalo, 2:11 to go in the first half. Over Cincy's still without a first down in this game. Time of possession is well over. Like, the Buffalo Bills have had the ball for well over 20 minutes in this one so far. Big play for Buffalo. Big play for Buffalo was they forced a fumble on Andy Dalton's only completion so far. Andy Dalton completes a pass for about 6-7 yards. John Ross goes to run upfield, and when he goes to run upfield, there's a strip by Levi Wallace. I think it was Wallace. What? I don't know what I said. But anyway, it's stripped and recovered by Buffalo. We get a field goal out of it, so it's now 14-0. Yeldon has a fumble in this game, so Yeldon might not be seeing as many carries as we were hoping in the second half. We all remember that preseason game. He had that fumble. He didn't return in the game, so we'll see what happens. But right now it's 14-0 Buffalo. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and then 2 field goals. Kind of an awkward way to get to 14. But that's how we do it. Deflected pass at the line of scrimmage. The Bills have been on that all year so far. Phillips gets his hand up at the line of scrimmage. Bats up in the air. Bills might regret not capitalizing on so many scoring chances. We're still perfect in. No, we're not, because Yeldon fumbled in the red zone. Maybe, but it's better to be up 2 scores than 1 like the Jets were week 1. The Bills' defense is still looking pretty good with 2:06 to go here in the first half. Shotgun formation for Dalton. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Mixon to Dalton's left. Has time to throw the ball finally. Ball is completed at midfield. So first real big catch. Tate with the catch. First down of the game for the Bengals comes with 2 minutes to go in the first half. So a minute 57 to be exact to go in the first half, and the Buffalo Bills up on the Cincinnati Bengals 14-0. Gary, right? The Bills get the ball back this half. Not with that. I mean, with that first down, even if we get the ball back in this half, it might just be like last week, just a couple kneel downs, and that might be it. So we'll see what happens. But again, overall, so far, as far as the defense goes, no complaints at all. Yeah, it's hard to complain when you only allowed one first down so far. We'll see how this series ends here before the half. But Andy Dalton shotgun through wide receivers top of the screen. Really, the stat to me of the day is no incomplete pass. Boyd was the intended receiver. No sacks on Dalton. We've gotten some pressure in there. Same thing with Eli last week. Eli, we did get a sack on him late in that game, late in the first half there. But just getting some pressure on him, but nothing too crazy. Got a couple deflected balls now, and but no sacks. And I was really hoping to see our defense step up in that category for the Buffalo Bills. 2nd and 10, a minute 51 to go here. Again, the Cincinnati Bengals have the ball actually at their own 49-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Hughes coming. Knight will get there. Open receiver just overthrows Ross. Ross was open, beat his coverage. Man. Trey White again gets a little beat here. And that's what happened to Trey White a little bit this year. So we'd like to see better games out of Trey White. And we know I'm a fan of his, but Trey White's going to beat a few times this season. He gets beat there. Just the pass just a little out of his reach, Ross's reach. So gonna be 3rd and 10, a minute 46 to go. And maybe that speaks to the Bills' pressure. Pressure getting to Dalton, feels like he has to throw it away a little bit. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Hughes gets in there. There's our sack. There is our sack. Hughes gets in there. Dalton's able to avoid the sack there. There's a flag down as Phillips comes in and gets the sack. There is no flag. There is no flag. Buffalo took their 2nd timeout. Probably a smart play there. Leave some time on the clock. But yeah, Hughes forces Andy Dalton to scramble to his right. And Phillips is there for the tackle. Where's Jack? I'm actually not in Buffalo. So, I'm a little warmer. Are you talking on the field there? It's windy there, I know that, but you'll still get some warm days in mid-September in Buffalo, so. Where are you guys from? Let me know in the comment section where you guys joining me from. Again, whether you're joining me over on Sportscaster or on YouTube, let me know where you're joining me from. I know last year on Sportscaster, Andre Roberts going to try to return this one. Maybe a mistake there, not able to get any yards, down to the 15. He's hungry, though. He's hungry for a return. You can tell he's hungry for a return. He's missed this. King Cam says Ohio. Angry Buffalo Sports, it says it's 82 in Buffalo right now. Yeah, it's not too cold. That's pretty warm, especially in Buffalo. But yeah, let me know where you guys are from. That's last week. I know we had someone on the Sportscaster stream joining from Prague. Like, that's pretty cool. Always enjoy seeing that kind of stuff. I've had people joining from Spain, Germany, just kind of like all over the globe, and that's really cool to see. So. What just happened? They were showing they're showing a highlight of the touchdown that was in the first quarter. Looks like there's a flag against Cincinnati. Yep, encroachment on the defense with a minute 23 to go, so that's a free 5 yards. So it's going to be a first down. Dallas only up 10-6 on Miami at halftime. Some people in suicide pools are kind of freaking out. That's my suicide pick of the week, actually, this week was Dallas over Miami. All right, 1st and 5, minute 23 to go at the 20 now. Going to run it to the left with Allen. Allen fumbles it. They call him out of bounds before the fumble. It was a clear recovery. It's within 2 minutes, so it has to be reviewed up top. It's going to be a 1st down if Allen's out of bounds. He's fumbling that before he's out of bounds. Wow. Now, the only hope is that since he recovered it, they're going to review this. And this could be a 2nd turnover. Evil Crazy, California. Mexico for viralocity. Maybe that's why he doesn't know how cold it is. Tim from Virginia. Always glad to have all you guys in here. It's awesome. Long Island for Anthony. So they're reviewing the last play. So Allen definitely fumbles this ball, by the way. It's definitely a fumble. That's something we're going to have to talk about tomorrow. So Allen definitely fumbles that ball. Our only hope is that when Cincinnati recovered it, the recovering Bengal, they're not making Josh one. That was a designed run. It wasn't a bad play call. It got us the 1st down. Allen just needs to hold the ball. The Yeldon play, the Allen play, they just need to hold on to the ball. There's no, oh, it wasn't a good play call. There's none of that. Just hold on to the ball. You can argue that the throwaway was a bad play call. I don't know yet. I'm going to look at it later to see if it was a bad play call on 3rd and 2. But throw the ball past the line of scrimmage if you're going to throw it away. You need to know what you're doing out there. You just need to know the situation you're in. You need to know that you need to hold on to the ball. So annoying. So annoying. You're asking that defense now to step up in this situation. I just don't. Why? This defense has done nothing but played great, and now they need to play even better to make up for the boneheaded mistakes our offense is making. And the bonehead mistakes can't be on Dable. Not everything's Dable's fault. We'll take the Patriots. Take his Patriots element to recover out of bounds. What Tim say? Bills really tried to get the snap off. Scott Vegas says it's a turnover. Why could he sneak? Again, guys, we got the 1st down. He's heading out of bounds. Like, it's a pretty good play call. It gets us 8-9 yards. There's plenty of time left with us having a timeout in our pocket. This is just annoying. I'm not worried today, but you can't do stuff like that against good teams. Mike Seller over on... Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. And next week we play one of the best teams in the league. They're not going to let us get away. First of all, we're not going to stop them most of the 1st half without a 1st down. I can guarantee you that. New England's getting a 1st down in the 1st quarter next week. Shocker, okay? Like, it's going to happen. Hopefully Singletary's back because we can't play Yeldon. So it could be an inadvertent whistle even. Could be an inadvertent whistle, which would give the ball back to the Bills. They have the review. So it looks like they're going over time. Normally when they're looking at time left on the clock, okay, so it's still Buffalo's ball. It's still Buffalo's ball. Whew. All right, so within 2 minutes, you cannot fumble the ball forward and have a recovery and mark it there. I'm wearing a silver helmet today. So we get the ball back at the 27. Man, lucky break there. Lucky break there. And that's when, because it's the Bengals, but If that happens to a top tier team, we're in trouble. Absolutely, James. Like, you're absolutely right. Now I know this game will be decided in the last 2 minutes. Bills just can't cruise. It's impossible. Wow. Wow. Mike Saller's lucky. Absolutely. Dodge the billet, says Tom. Yeah, and those are all true. Those are all true. But to everyone else's point, do we dodge? Like, if it's not Cincy, if it's New England, do they get the break? Do they get that call? Shotgun formation, 5 wide receiver set, 3 to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. We'll see what happens here. Cole Beasley over the middle. Again, inside a minute to go. Looks like we're getting a little conservative with only 1 timeout. A little conservative, a little too conservative for my liking. Stephen Hauschka warming up on the sideline. Lucky call, says Scott Blakely. I'll take it. I'll take it. He didn't do a good job explaining if the Bengals player was out of bounds as he recovered it or not. Shotgun formation again. Allen steps out of the pocket. It's going to run this time. Gets the ball to about midfield before he's the 44-yard line before he's taken down. They're more than happy. The Cincinnati Bengals are more than happy to make us run the ball. Now we're going to clock it. 23 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at the 44-yard line. Need to get about another 20 to 25 yards to be in Stephen Hauschka range for this one. So 23 seconds to go. I'll be honest, though, you can already see Allen's development this year as opposed to last year. No, you're right. Get in field goal range, at least with the wind in our back. Can attempt a long one. We had plenty of time to not run the ball, that's for sure. I just want to see more from this team. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Yeldon in the backfield with Allen to the right. Screen pass to Yeldon. Gets inside Bengal territory, and he gets a first down to the 44. Looks like the Bills called their last timeout with 14 seconds to go. Yeah, we're getting close. We have the wind at our back, so we'll see what happens here. Getting close to that field goal line with 14 seconds left in the first half. So no more timeouts for the Buffalo Bills. 14 seconds to go in the first half, up 14-0 on the Cincinnati Bengals. Defense is Patriot ready, Anthony says. Absolutely. 1st and 10, 14 seconds to go. 5 wide receiver shotgun set by Allen. Allen going deep. Has a guy. He just overthrows him again. He has Zay. He did that week 1 or week 2. He did that last week with John Brown. He had Zay. And now there's only 7 seconds left. So do we have time to get in field goal range? Wide open. Wide open. You just overthrow him. Ah! Gotta make those plays. They're going to try the field goal now. 62-yard attempt by Hauschka. Just gotta make those plays. Got the wind with us. No good. No good. So we're going into halftime. Well, but there's 2 seconds left even. There's still 2 seconds left. Bad throw by Allen, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely bad throw by Allen. So it looks like Cincy will kneel it, and we'll go into halftime up 14-0. But man, I'll go over some stats with you guys at halftime. Looked like it had the distance, actually. Looks like he missed it to the left, though. But yeah, I'll go over some stats from this game at halftime. We'll go over how this. There's a flag. They picked it up again. Wow. I mean, I'm not gonna blame House Money for missing a 62-yarder. Still House Money in my book. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Again, Mixon joining Dalton. Looks like it's gonna be a false start on Cincinnati. All right, makes the Hail Mary a little bit longer. But man, not a great way to end that first half. We can talk about that a little bit at halftime too. Um, Again, not gonna blame Dable completely yet, but we need to try to get better field position. Looks like they want to go deep before that flag. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna try Hail Mary here. I mean, they're at midfield, so might as well try it, right? Wide open, but that's because we're playing prevent. Hopefully, yeah, they're coming after him, and he fumbles it. Yeah, he tried to pitch it at the 20, so at halftime, they got their second first down, too, so good for them. We're at halftime here in Buffalo. Buffalo up 14-0. Cincinnati to get the ball to start the second half. And if anyone else is out there thinking we should be up more, I agree with you. Again, this defense is playing great. Hopefully, this defense continues to play great in the second half. We're going to need that because this offense just some of it's looking really good and some of it's looking really bad. You know, Allen gets lucky there on that fumble. Yeldon fumbles inside the 20. It's a whole bunch of bad for the offense. Does that Josh Allen still look like he's improving? Absolutely. So that's the good. Bills winning time possession by a lot, Tim, by a lot. And we'll go over that. We'll go over the team stats here at halftime. But again, guys, thank you for joining me, whether you be on Sportscaster with hashtag sports. Again, hashtag sports and Believers Talk teaming up to give you the best play-by-play and reaction coverage to every single Buffalo Bills game in 2019. I have the past 2 weeks. Hashtag sports is going to take next week against the Patriots. So if you are following me on YouTube, make sure you're following hashtag sports as well on YouTube. So next week you don't miss out on great play-by-play and reaction coverage by both Mario and Paul over at hashtag sports, or join them over on Sportscaster. Again, guys, some cool features over at Sportscaster, lets you know the game, the quarter, things like that. So, and also it's not as much of a delay as it is here on YouTube, so you can check that out as well. But again, guys, they'll be doing next week. If you haven't already shared this video, let them know for the second half. Hey, we're live in this Bills game. Again, the score should be a little bit more in Bills at this point, 14-0. Like that more than 6-0. We were against 14-0 Buffalo should be. I feel like it should be at least 20-0 if you talk about 2 field goals. The Yeldon fumble, you could got a field goal at least there, and then at the end of half, you can easily get a field goal there. Would like to be up 3 scores, and you talk about that. I just saw Tim Allenton writes about Zay Jones that missed to Zay Jones. Zay Jones is open, so he's still having an issue. Now I know he's running forward there. Allen, he's taking a step forward as he's throwing that ball. But you talk about a guy who has the cannon of an arm, who has a gun, right? Who can throw it that far. He needs to be more accurate with that kind of ball. I mean, that would put us up, 21-0 going into half. Obviously, I feel a lot better being up 21-0 at half than 14-0. Not only that, you need to have situational awareness, right? 7 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe it's better to take. There were underneath routes that were open too. Maybe it's better to take an underneath route, get into field goal range, go up 17-0, then take that big shot downfield, making us have to attempt a 62-yard field goal instead of possibly a much shorter field goal for Steven Hauschka. So I'm going to go over some scores for you guys. Again, thank you for joining me. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're over on Sportscast, hit that heart. I can't do a heart as well as a thumbs up, but that looks about right. Hit that heart button. Let people know that we're here giving you live play-by-play. And again, if you haven't already subscribed to Believers Talk, subscribe to Believers Talk because I'll give you all breaking Buffalo Bills news. Not only Buffalo Bills, we've covered the Sabres, we've covered the Bulls, we've covered it all. Bulls with a big win yesterday over Temple. Sabres, obviously, preseason just got underway, so looking forward to a good season from them. And so a lot of Buffalo sports covered here on Believers Talk. So hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit that notification bell. So we're going to go through some scores real quick from around the NFL, and then we'll talk about stats from the Buffalo Bills game so far. Lots of stats favoring the Bills. Score is favoring the Bills, but man, wish it was a little bit more. So Dolphins at Dallas. Third quarter, again, 20-point plus spread in this one. Dallas is up 10-6. They do have the ball to start the third quarter, so we'll see what happens there. But 10-6 at this point for the Cowboys over the Dolphins. A little bit closer. Rosen hurt in this one. Green Bay up 17-10 on Denver with 13:05 to go in the third quarter, so they start the second half. Indianapolis Colts up 20-3 on the Atlanta Falcons with 11:33 to go in the third quarter there. Kansas City over Baltimore 23-6 at halftime in that one. Minnesota Vikings up 21-7 in the third quarter in that one there. New England up 20-0 in the third quarter. New England has the ball in the red zone, so it looks like they're going to add to that score, maybe get that 20-point plus spread covered for anyone who bet on the Patriots. And then the Detroit Lions are up 20-10 on the Philadelphia Eagles. A little bit of an upset here, as the Eagles I think were 4.5-point favorites with 12.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. So that game's at halftime. So those are the scores from the 1 o'clock games. You want to talk about 4 o'clock games? After these 1 o'clock games, you have the Panthers at Cardinals. You have the Giants at Buccaneers. You have the Texans at the Chargers. Then you have the Steelers at the 49ers. Saints at Seahawks. 8 o'clock, you have the Rams at Browns. And then tomorrow you have the Washington Redskins at home against the Chicago Bears. So that's your slate of games. Cowboys beating the Dolphins now, that had the potential to be hilarious. It still has the potential to be hilarious. I can't believe it. Samuel Harris writes in, our play calling is too predictable. I don't actually agree with that at this point. I really don't. I mean, you talk about that run with Dawson Knox, right? I mean, how many people would have thought Dawson Knox would have carry in this game? I think they're mixing it up well. Now is it being executed to the best of its ability? Maybe we need to talk about that, and we will. But I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the play calling. I think the play calling's been just fine. Just Josh Allen needs to, Josh Allen running a QB sneak right before the half, right? No one saw it coming. That's why it led to a first down. They actually on the 2 plays before that same play call was to the right. He was stopped for a lot less. Was able to roll out and get about 7-8 yards before he fumbles it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But we'll get into that tomorrow in my post game coverage. Let's talk about the stats from this game. Stop calling Josh Allen runs. He's better running when he has to react, not designed. We need to let teams know that that's the possibility, right? And I mean that's all it is. Without Singletary, we need to split Singletary's carries. So we knew Josh Allen might get a little more of a heavier working load running the ball. I mean, we've seen McKenzie run the ball 3 times or twice in this game, maybe 3 times. I forget. I'll get to that in a second with the stats. We've seen Yeldon run the ball more. He has the fumble. West Palm Town, thank you, West Palm Tom, I'm sorry. Thank you for joining the broadcast over on Sportscaster. Again, guys, you can join me on Sportscaster or here on YouTube. I believe my next game is going to be the game against the Tennessee Titans in 2 weeks. So you want to follow me for that game as well. I look forward to that game. I also will be doing a game during the Buffalo Bills bye week. I'll be putting out my Twitter. Again, follow me on Twitter. Link in the description below. If you're following me on YouTube, if you're following me on Sportscaster, just go to Twitter, look up Billievers Talk. I will put a poll up there for all the 1 o'clock games and asking you guys which one you want me to do instead of the Bills game. So I'll be doing that game. Maybe I'll do a 1 o'clock game. Maybe I'll do a 4 o'clock game. Depending on the game lineup, I'll put them out there. Maybe see what my family wants me to do. Maybe I'll hang out with my family. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, let's get to the stats of this game. Again, 14-0 Buffalo at halftime. Cincinnati, Andy Dalton 5 for 13, 64 yards. Has been sacked that 1 time. And some of those 64 yards came out of that last Hail Mary type play where we were just playing the goal line basically and came up to make the tackle. Mixon 4 carries, 18 yards. Bernard 1 carry for 3 yards. Tate has 3 catches for 60 yards. Ross 1 for 7. Boyd 1 for -3. Kick returning, Phillips has 1 kick return for 27 yards. Punting, their punter has 5 punts for 202 yards total. That's a 40.4 yard average. Erickson has 1 punt return for 4 yards. So those are the stats for the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, not pretty. So again, wish we were up a little bit more in this game. For the Buffalo Bills, you got Josh Allen, 18 for 27, 180 yards, 1 touchdown. He's been sacked 1 time as well. Frank Gore has 7 carries for 23 yards. Josh Allen, 4 rushes for 22. Yeldon, 4 for 13. Dawson Knox, 1 for 9. McKenzie, 1 for 8. Brown, 1 for 4. So we're really mixed up the run game. I must have mixed up McKenzie for Brown on the other run. But really mixing up that run game. And, you're talking about Allen have a 5.5 yard average. That's actually not that bad. I'll take that. Bills have to improve for the Pats next week. West Palm, actually, right. Yeah. West Palm, Tom, you're absolutely right. They need to improve before this type of offensive performance will not beat the Patriots. This defense is ready to go. And, maybe we're holding back a little bit for that game. Maybe we thought, again, I said that about Singletary. I think maybe if this was a playoff game or playoff caliber type game, Singletary might work his way into this game. but we could beat the Bengals without Singletary. We should beat the Bengals without Singletary, and so maybe we're holding back a little bit, waiting for next week, right? I know Mario from Hashtag, he was talking about how he didn't want to see Yeldon in this game because he was hoping that that was a wrinkle that the Bills won't have to show until the Patriots game. So we will see what happens next week, but right now we got to worry about the first half here, or the second half here, as we're only up 14-0. Again, it should be more, but we're only up 14-0 at this point. So friends with some Cowboys fan, and it'll be fun rubbing in their face if Cowboys actually lose to the winless Dolphins. Well, if you're in a suicide pool, it'll be a lot more fun if you're because I'm sure a lot of people picked the Cowboy game. I picked them, so we'll see what happens. Bengals will adjust. Hope Bills are ready. Absolutely, me too. Me too. Bills defense only been on the field for 7 minutes. Yeah, so the Bills defense is ready to go. Because but we'll see what happens. Need to get some matchups on those pounds. Well, as Spin says, the Bengals offense defense has been on the field. They should be gassed. And so we should work on these long possessions and hopefully get some mismatches, be able to run the ball a little bit better, win the line of scrimmage. That's what it's all about. John Patrick, I picked them too. So let's go to the Bills again. Josh Allen, 18 for 27, 180 yards, a touchdown. We went over the rushing. Receiving, right now, John Brown leading in receiving yards, 3 for 48. Cole Beasley leading in catches. He has 6 catches for 37 yards. Zay Jones has 2 for 33. There was that long pass, man. That long pass might come back to haunt us late in this game. Ball protection or lack thereof. Yeah, we'll get into that too. Yeldon has 2 catches for 19. Knox has 2 for 18 and a touchdown. Gore 1 for 13. McKenzie 1 for 9. Sweeney 1 for 3. Hauschka 2 for 3 on field goals. The one he missed is a 62-yarder, guys. I'm not too concerned about that. And has the extra point as well. Roberts 2 returns for 4 yards. We have Jordan Phillips with a sack, Milano with a fumble recovery, and Hyde with the forced fumble right before the half there. So great job there. But those are the stats, guys. Those are the stats. Again, I wish the Bills were up more than 14-0 in this one. But it is what it is. Cincinnati's going to start the ball in the first half. Big problem with those turnovers. We're lucky that it only counted as 1, right? It probably should have been 2. Allen fumbles the ball before the or at the 2-minute warning, or right after the 2-minute warning, and it should have been 2 fumbles, but luckily that was ruled out of bounds, and so we get that one back, and we'll keep going. But Yeldon, you need to hold on to that ball, man. You need to hold on to that ball. We're in the red zone. Yeldon takes a sweep to the left, gets about 4 or 5 yards, and then just fumbles the ball. He has the ball out a little bit. Cincinnati defender comes in, slaps at it, and the ball just gets loose. And you can't do that. Just can't do that. So 77 total yards for the Cincinnati Bengals, 257 for the Bills, 7 accepted penalties for the Bengals for 39 yards, 4 for 42 for the Bills. The Buffalo Bills have 16 first downs in the first half. The Bengals only had 2. And like I said, the second one was that Hail Mary play. So he keeps overthrowing deep to him. Absolutely, that's what I said last week. He has Brown open on I think either the first or second drive of the game, overthrows him, and then this one is Zay Jones. So hopefully his feet weren't set. You're absolutely right. He was moving forward at the time he throws that ball. But again, maybe he should have set his feet. He has a wide open Zay Jones. If he sets his feet, he has time to set his feet. Set your feet, make that throw, get the touchdown. And again, maybe if you know your feet aren't set, maybe you should be throwing more conservatively, getting in field goal range at the end of the half to make it a 3-possession game. Time management is everything, absolutely. And to be honest, the first 2 weeks of the season, it hasn't been terrible, right? And so far this week hasn't been terrible. I wish we wouldn't have been so conservative to end the second half there. But again, yes, there was the one designed run with Allen, but there were a couple shotgun snaps where Allen just took off. And were those designed, or was no one open? And you have to worry about that. So here we are, start of the second half. Hauschka getting ready to kick the ball off. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you're new to the channel, guys, the kick will not go into the end zone. It's a squib kick, actually. Get returned at the 20-yard line. Bengals get it to the 30. So they're trying something a little different there. They kick it high and short to the 20. Bengal player comes up and returns it to about the 30-yard line. So, excuse me. We will see what happens. In 14 dropbacks, Andy Dalton's been hurried 5 times, knocked down twice, and the sack by Jordan Phillips. as that one batted ball by Lorenzo Alexander too. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. 14:57 now as the Bengals start 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Single back set as Dalton's under center. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. And Dalton's checking the play. Do you think the Bills trade for running back at the deadline? Batted ball again, but this one is still going to its target. Boyd gets the completion. He does have to stop to catch it. Again, batted at the line of scrimmage, but this one batted in the air, and Boyd able to come down for a first down bat to about the 42-yard line. Who gets his hand out this time? It's Hyde getting his hands on it this time, but again, it's tipped. But the ball still gets to its receiver, Boyd, and he gets a first down to the 41-yard line. So 1st and 10 Cincinnati. So after not getting a first down in the entire first quarter, they come out in the second half and get one on the first play. So 1st and 10, 2 wide receivers top of the screen. They are going to run the ball here. Looks like Mixon gets about 4 yards on that one to the 45-yard line. So 14 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Cincinnati starts with the ball to start the half, and they're moving the ball a little bit here. Going to be 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line for the Cincinnati Bengals. So good start for the half for the Bengals on short 2 plays, but we'll see what happens. Ivory never fumbled that I can remember. The only turnover Ivory had was accountable last year was in preseason actually. Single back set, Dalton under center. Fakes the handoff, pressure coming up the middle, and he throws it away. So Edmonds coming up the middle, Dalton rolled to his left, and he has to throw it away. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Cincinnati Bengals. So trade Yeldon for Drake. Again, I don't know what's going to happen with Yeldon here, but not sure. 3rd down conversions right now, Cincy 0 for 5. So we have a 3rd and 6. At the 45-yard line, Dalton in shotgun formation as I think that's actually Bernard to his left. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Fake the blitz. Linebackers go back, and Dalton's going to go down with a sack. That's going to be Johnson with the sack. There's a flag. No. Okay, I thought Johnson's reaction. Fourth and 8 now, as that's a sack. I thought Johnson came up looking discouraged. I thought that was because there was a flag. There's not a flag. So a punt forced by the Buffalo Bills. Andre Roberts not calling a fair catch this time. Gets the ball to about the... Good return. Good return. There's a flag down. It's going to be on Buffalo. Gotta finish strong, says West Palm Tom. Absolutely. Absolutely need to finish strong in this one. Hopefully we could score on this possession here and kind of maybe add an exclamation point to this game. Holding on the receiving team, that's us. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal or 10 yards from the spot, 25. So it's on Minka Alexander, not Lorenzo Alexander. Just getting some updates on my phone. Commercial break, I'll go through some scores. Cowboys do score a touchdown to go up 17-6. The Broncos are trailing the Packers 24-16. Atlanta scores a touchdown, makes it 20-10 now. Kansas City is now up 23-13 on Baltimore after Baltimore scores a touchdown, so that's a 10-point game there. Minnesota now up 28-7 on Oakland. They're just kind of running away with that one. New England up 23-0 on the Jets. And the Eagles still trailing the Lions 20-10. 8-10 to go in the third quarter there. So that would be a little bit of an upset. The Cowboys not blowing Miami away right now. Again, that was a 20-plus point spread. So that they're not covering that at this time. Trade Yeldon for anything. I'm not sure if we're going to trade Yeldon off of one fumble. But I mean, I don't know who would want him. To be honest with you, that's another issue too. Like, if we get rid of Yeldon, it might be a release and add, not a trade. Not a trade. So again, guys, thanks for joining me, whether it's on YouTube or Sportscaster, live streaming on both. I'm on Sportscaster. I'm under hashtag sports, Believers Talk. Can give you the best 2019 Buffalo Bills coverage, including live play-by-play reaction to that game on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys. So make sure you join me on both YouTube or Sportscaster, on either YouTube or Sportscaster, I should say, on Thanksgiving. Enjoy some family time, enjoy some turkey, and then watch our Buffalo Bills hopefully beat the Dallas Cowboys in a matchup against the NFC East. Again, that's the division we're playing this year. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Believers Talk, hit that subscribe button. Getting close to 1,000 subs, guys. I hit that 1,000 subs. Not only will there be something special in it, as far as in the form of maybe a giveaway or something of that nature. But that also means I can go live using my phone, which means I can give you more breaking Buffalo Bills news. So I would look forward to doing that for you guys as well. But yeah, give me to that 1,000, and I would really appreciate it. And again, maybe we'll do a giveaway at that time, something like that. So now the Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at the 8-yard line. Is that the 8 or the 7? Either way, Gore gets the ball, about 7.5. Gore gets the ball to about the 10. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Bills. 12:30 to go in the third quarter. Buffalo up 14-0. Cincinnati had the first possession of the second half. They get a first down, but nothing more. Buffalo's defense is really the story of this game right now. Allen under center. You got, looks like Gore in the backfield. Single back set. 3 wide receivers bottom of the screen. Gore again. Gore breaks up the middle, gets it to about the 25, 26-yard line before he's taken down. That's going to be a first down for Frank Gore. Frank Gore doing a pretty good job today, getting some nice chunk runs here as, again, McKenzie was going on wide receiver, going in motion at the time. So since he has to be aware of that and be ready for that handoff to him out of the backfield. So great job. You might be saying that to be honest, a big game against the Patriots. Well, that's the thing. I mean, Gore out, so Yeldon in. Single back set, Yeldon in. We got 2 wide receivers, Brown to the bottom of the screen. Timeout Cincinnati because they had too many men. So that's good, seeing them burning timeouts early in the second half. That might hurt them if it comes to the time where they are making a comeback in this game. So 11:37 left, guys. And that's the second time since he had too many men on the field. Again, they had on the extra point. Then we went for the 2-point conversion instead of the. Again, it's 14-0. It wasn't 2 touchdowns. It was a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and then 2 field goals by Stephen Hauschka. Makes it 14-0. So 11:37 to go. 1st and 10. Gore's still on the sideline. Looks like a trainer's looking at him, so hopefully it's not too serious there. You got Yeldon in the backfield, single back set. Wide receiver at the bottom of the screen and to the top. This one does go to McKenzie on the end around. Gets it to about the 31-yard line before he's taken down. Way to get positive yards there. He sees the defender in the backfield and just runs straight. Yeah, good cut there to get some positive yards. Makes it 2nd and 5. Yeah, Ricky, absolutely right. I don't know why. So, Scott, you just commented about Frank Gore. It's asking me to hold this for review. There's nothing wrong with that comment, just talking about how Frank Gore holds the ball with 2 hands, unlike 2 other guys who fumbled in this game. Yeldon with the carry on 2nd and 5. Gets about 3.5, maybe 4 on the play. So, make it 3rd and a short 2 as Gore is going to come back into the game. Okay, they're calling it 3rd and a long 1. That's fine. New England up 30-0 now on the Patriots. We're 50% right now on 3rd downs, 4 for 8. Cincy 0 for 6. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Looks like Knox is one of the receivers to the bottom of the screen. No, that's Sweeney, who now comes in motion inside. Timeout called by Buffalo as the play clock was winding down. Smart timeout by Buffalo there. Again, in a closer game, you don't want to see these early timeouts. And if you're Cincinnati, you hate using that early timeout. Up 14-0. Big 3rd and 1 here. We can really do some more damage if we score on this drive. That'd be great. So 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. Take a timeout. Bengals messing up themselves, taking a timeout early. Yeah, absolutely, Rick. So that's good to see. Guys, again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. If you're here for the first time, again, my name is Joe. Thank you. We're here for every live player reaction game. It's either myself or my buddies over at Hashtag Sports. So if you haven't gone over to Hashtag Sports, go over there. Check them out. Always a good follow there as well. So shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. They look like they're running the same play as Sweeney goes into motion again. This one is a flip to McKenzie. And it's a loss on the play, so it's going to bring up a 4th down. They faked that run with Allen to the left. And they pitch it to McKenzie to the right. Cincinnati is able to get there. Yeah, you do. I mean, the announcers are talking about right now, sometimes you just want to run straight up middle. But, again, maybe outthinking ourselves a little bit there. Give me a 3rd punt from Jorges here. Nearly blocked. He gets it away. Gets it at the 31. Buffalo can't tackle. Gets it at 35. So decent coverage, but you need to tackle him before that. Wow. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the 35-yard line. 9:19 to go in the 3rd quarter. Buffalo up 14-0. Yeah, I'm just not comfortable right now, guys. I don't know if you guys are comfortable with this. Was that punt against the wind? Yeah, it was against the wind. So, and that's why Bajorquez's average looks bad, because so far he's had 3 punts. I think 2 of them now are against the wind, if not all 3 of them against the wind. So that's why the Bengals guy was so far forward. Really 1 yard, Gore. Absolutely, but see, so here's the thing, and this is what we're talking about. Earlier in this chat, people were like, "Oh, the offense is too predictable. We need to do something different." And now it's 3rd and 1, and what do we want? We want the predictable play call. So we can't have it both ways. You can't have unpredictable play calling and then always on 3rd and 1 just run Frank Gore. What do you want from Dable? I mean, again, he mixes it up. Unconventional play call, and we can argue if it was a smart time to do it or not. That's fine, but you can't have it both ways. You can't have people saying, "Oh, we need to be more unpredictable," and then when we do something that's unpredictable, it doesn't work out. We can't say, "Oh, well, why won't we be predictable?" Like, you can't do it both ways. Can't wait to beat them 38-10, John. Yeah, absolutely. Anthony John, 30-0 Patriots. Yeah, the Bills are letting the Bengals stay. It says Tim Ellington. Again, we can't play this way. As West Palm Tom pointed out, we can't play this way against the Patriots next week. We're going to need more than 14 points to beat the Patriots. And if our defense holds Tom Brady and the Patriots to less than 14 points, the way they've looked the first 3 weeks of the year, then that will put everybody, including myself, on notice that the Bills are a Super Bowl contender, not just a playoff team. So that would be really awesome. If the Bills hold the Patriots to 10 points, let's say next week, like, tell me how excited we would all be as a fan base. And the media wouldn't be able to ignore us anymore. Like, they would not be able to ignore the Buffalo Bills as probably the top defense. And listen, Tom Brady last season, no passing touchdowns against the Buffalo Bills. So that's still a real thing as they everything stops now. If you're not watching, they're now showing clips of Pancho Villa. Viva los Bills, baby. Viva los Bills. Thank you, Pancho, for everything. Yeah. Oh. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals. 9:19 to go at the 36-yard line. They hand it off to Mixon. Mixon gets a 1st down, gets the edge. Best run of the game for the Bengals so far this game, so big play there. Yeah, so now they're showing all the backpacks that were donated. Sean McD is too lenient. I don't know. Again, I don't know about that, but We only see what they want us to see. Sean Payton, to his credit, is not going to throw a player under the bus in front of everybody, in front of the world. Like, he's not going to do that. That doesn't mean he's too lenient, okay? That just means that he believes that everybody matters, and so he doesn't want. We don't know what he's doing. What he's going to make Yeldon do in practice on Tuesday. No idea. No idea. We don't know if the Bills are going to release Yeldon this week. We don't know. We'll see. So the Cincinnati Bengals, with that play, get over 100 yards. It's 2nd and 9. Now 8:20 to go in the third quarter. Ball at the 46-yard line. Fake handoff there. Dalton going over the middle. Picked off! Trey White with the interception at the 40-yard line. First down, Buffalo. Great job by Trey White. Andy Dalton reads an open tight end, throws a little bit of a lazy pass, if you ask me. It's kind of like, in basketball, sometimes you see an open man, you give him that lazy bounce pass, and someone's there to pick it off and go the other way. That's kind of what that was. He floated one up to who I don't know who that was. 83, I think it's Boyd. But anyway, and Trey White just cuts it and gets the interception. So now it's Buffalo ball. Huge turnover there by the Bills. Bills go away with a penalty, by the way. Player White intercepts the ball. He's not. Bills player comes around on the sideline. That's a penalty, but they don't call it, so I'm good with that. So let's go. Everyone say absolutely. Good job there. 40-yard line, single back set. Frank Gore, fake handoff to him. Allen rolling to his right. Throws it away. Past the line of scrimmage. Good job. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. 8:05 to go in the third quarter. Buffalo ball. Man. My boy Trey White, Ricky. Absolutely. Makes up for getting beat earlier. Single back set. Allen under center. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Brown now goes into motion to the bottom. Who's that? McKenzie. 15-19. Always get me confused. That's Brown. Gets a catch for about 3 yards. So he gets a sideline, short out route. So it's going to be 3rd and 7. Exactly 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Buffalo 14-0 on the Bengals. So again, I see that my stream on YouTube is giving a low signal. So if my video output goes out, it will come right back. We normally don't have problems with it coming right back, but just stick with me here on Believers Talk. Again, thank you for joining me here, whether you're on Believers Talk or Sportscaster. Sportscaster, we're streaming under hashtag and hashtag sports. If you haven't followed them, either on Sportscaster or on YouTube, give them a follow. Great group of guys there. Mario from hashtag is at the game. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers stop the screen. Allen trying to run here. And he throws an interception. Phillips returns it to about the 20-yard line. I'm trying to stay calm. What a rookie mistake in your second year. We talk about how you're showing growth, and you do that. That's just... Again, our defense is playing great, and we're making them have to play better. Up 14-0. We have this game in control. What do we do? Oh, take the ball in the red zone. Take the sack. Punt the ball away. You're falling on your back, and he's pulling at the guy's pulling at your jersey. You just throw up a lame duck for someone to intercept, and now Andy Dalton in shotgun formation at the 22-yard line has a chance to, at worst, with no yards gained, get a field goal on this drive. The Buffalo Bills defense is played good enough to get you a shutout, and you ruin it with our second turnover, which should be our third turnover, but luckily it's our second turnover of the game. You should be frustrated. You can't throw that ball. Can't throw that ball. 2nd and 7 for the Bengals. 6:40 to go. In the red zone now. Shotgun formation, Andy Dalton. Mixon to his left. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Tight end set at the bottom. Fake handoff. First down at the 2-yard line. Caught by Eifert. Going to be first and goal. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. First and goal, Dalton in shotgun formation. Mixon to his left, wide receiver to the top and bottom of the screen. I thought he handed off to run back and it was a loss, but no, Dalton keeps it, runs it in for the touchdown. And we got one possession game. One possession game. Keep letting him in this game. Keep letting him. This is going to happen. This can't happen next week against the Patriots. Win or lose this game, that can't happen. Every game he has to make one stupid decision that against good teams is going to cost us games. Extra point's up, and the extra point is good. With 5:50 to go in the third quarter, Bengals now trailing Buffalo 14-7. It's absolutely ridiculous, guys. Right now, we're winning a turnover battle 3-2. Such a sloppy game by Buffalo. This is insane. And now the defense looks like they gave up a touchdown, right? The defense gave up a touchdown. No. Josh Allen gave up a touchdown. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's go to scores around the league. Again, Buffalo up 14-7, 5:50 to go in the third quarter, so we'll get back to that. The Cowboys now up 24-6 on the Dolphins. Second half going a little bit more as we expected. Packers up 24-16 late in the third quarter on the Denver Broncos. Atlanta now up 20, only up 20-17, trailing 20-17, and Atlanta has the ball. KC up 29-13. Minnesota Vikings now up 31-7 on Oakland. New England up 30-7 on the Jets, and the Eagles score a touchdown, so they're only down 20-17 now late in the third quarter. All those games late in the third quarter, but guys, again, I was going to halftime feeling nervous. You got to put teams away. You can't let them hang around and then this happens, especially when you're at home. You're at home. It's your home opener. We just did a tribute to Pancho Bill, probably one of the biggest Buffalo Bills fans that we've ever come across, or at least one of the most passionate ones. And here we are just blowing it, giving it away. Should be a blow up by now. Absolutely, Tim. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. We need consistency. We need something out of him. We need something out of him. He shows sparks of he could be a great NFL quarterback. And then he does stupid stuff like that. He throws a Kyle Orton type interception. It's just ridiculous. Says less than a season with a starch. You're right. I'm not. But it's just a terrible throw. You never should make that throw. In college, you shouldn't make that throw. Just ridiculous. Yeah, now it's like Scott just said, he comes in the game cold, right? And then, hopefully, maybe Andre Roberts can help us out get a big return here. But what Josh Allen needs to do is he needs to have amnesia with that play. He needs to forget about it, put it past him. Frank Gore comes over, give him a high five, and that's what it's all about. Just pick your teammate up. Don't know if I would be good at doing that as a teammate, but pick your teammate up, have amnesia. Don't worry about that. Worry about that on Tuesday. No return on the kickoff. Back of the end zone, gonna be a touchback. So Bills start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. We did see last week when the Giants came back and scored to make it 21-14. What did the Bills do? They responded with a touchdown. Let's hope that happens here. But yeah, to the point on the screen, 31 dropbacks for Josh Allen. He's been pressured 14 times, 19 for 30, 183, a touchdown and an interception now to his name. I formation, one wide receiver top of the screen, one to the bottom. Gore runs up the middle. Another nice run by Gore. 40, 45. Gets him at the 45-yard line. Good job, Frank Gore. Take it on your back right now. The veteran doing his thing. A nice 20-yard run by Frank Gore. Good blocking up front. Nice job by Gore. Gore comes to the sideline, 10 rushes for 63 yards. Is it still third? Yeah, there's 5:30 to go in the third quarter here. Ageless wonder, absolutely. We have a player down. Is that Inseki? I think that's Inseki that's down. Yeah, Ty Inseki down. He's limping a little bit. Able to walk off under his own power, so that's good. We saw him go out earlier this year too with an injury and come back into the game, so hopefully it's nothing serious. Precautionary measures. Trainers looking at Frank Gore again as well. So Bills beginning to get banged up a little bit. Shotgun formation. Cole Beasley coming in motion. Comes to the bottom of the screen. So now we have two receivers bottom of the screen, one to the top. Handoff is to Yeldon up the middle. Gets 3 yards. Gets to midfield. It's going to be 2nd and 7. McCoy with another touchdown for the Chiefs. Now we need to score. We absolutely need to score on this drive. This is ridiculous. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Looks like Yeldon in with Allen. Yeldon gets the snap. Yeldon gets the ball, gets it inside Cincinnati territory, gets a first down at the 40-yard line. So good run there. Both hands on the ball. He's learning maybe something. Gore coming back in the game, so that's good to see. Gore is great, absolutely. Gore brings so much wisdom to the team. I really appreciate him coming here. Yeah, it was a great signing. Great signing. So Matt's E. Pharaoh Buffalo, thank you for joining me on the live stream over at Sportscaster. Again, guys, leave me a comment on Sportscaster. We could chat about this game. 14-7 Buffalo over Cincinnati. 4 minutes to go. Buffalo has the ball inside Cincy territory. Fake handoff. Allen gonna go deep. Almost intercepted again. Jackson almost had it. Again, a little underthrown there by Allen. See, that interception wouldn't bug me as much as the last one. I'd be mad about it, of course. Intended for Foster. It was a great play by Jackson, jumping up at the point of attack, getting to his highest point, making a play on the ball. And that's going to happen. You're going to take chances. Again, Foster has a step on his corner. Not, if it wasn't for the previous interception, if that was intercepted, I would not be as mad about it. 2nd and 10, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, shotgun formation. Screen pass up to Frank Gore. Frank Gore makes a play or two miss just to get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line. And guys, we are against the wind. So we need to make sure. They're showing Josh Allen's poor play. I just can't deal with it. 2 hands on the ball. I think someone talked to him. Maybe. Again, third quarter, not a good quarter for Allen. Had 180 passing yards in the first half. Only 3 so far in the third quarter with an interception, almost 2 interceptions. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 10. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. 1 is Yeldon. 1 to the bottom. Allen steps up, feeling the pressure, throws over the middle of the field to Cole Beasley, incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 10, so we're not going to score. With 3:08 to go in third quarter, still 14-7. Buffalo over Cincy. Cincy going to get the ball back. John Marlowe, welcome to the stream over on Sportscaster. Thanks for joining us. Always glad to have you in the stream. Good job by Allen on the pump fake as he was receiving pressure. Pulls it down, tries to hit Beasley, unable to do so. So 4th and 10, 3:08 to go in this one. It's a one-score game, guys. I don't know what to tell you. 3 punts and 25-yard punt average for Jorges, but a lot of those into the win. Fair catch called for by Cincy. Again, we got him inside the 20. So Erickson with the fair catch at the 18-yard line. 14-7, 3 minutes to go in third quarter. Josh needs to get back in the rhythm. Josh needs to do something right now, and it's... I don't know. I just don't know right now, guys. All right, Buffalo up 14-7, 3:08 to go. Again, it's easier to do this when we're winning. You can imagine if we were losing right now. I'd probably lose my mind. Dallas up on Miami 24-6, 13-18 to go in that game. Broncos down 24-16 with 14 minutes to go in that one. Atlanta still down 17-20 with 10 minutes left to go in that game there. Baltimore trailing Kansas City 30-13 with in the fourth quarter. Minnesota Vikings still up on Oakland 31-7 with 9:06 to go. Patriots up 30-7 with 12 minutes to go in that one. And then the Detroit Lions get back to their 10-point lead as they start the fourth quarter at the Link in Philly. So those are the games from around the league. Again, the 4 o'clock games coming up here shortly. Allen not good today. Never will get perfect, nor should we expect. I'm not saying he should be perfect. Again, that interception is a rookie mistake. He's not a rookie, even though, as was made clear in the chat room, that he has less than 16 starts to his name. He's had a whole offseason to work on those things. He's getting pressure up the middle. The guy's on his jersey. There's no reason to throw that ball. You can't outthrow everybody, and you just throw a lame duck up there. Not only do you throw a lame duck up there, you make it easy for the guy to return it to the 21-yard line. Terrible decision. Terrible decision. Offensive line needs to step up. Absolutely, Evil Crazy. Absolutely agree with you there. But we're winning, so let's be happy. I rarely find myself happy watching a Bills game because they can never blow teams away like they're supposed to. Like I said at the beginning, we needed to not only win this game, we needed to easily beat the spread. The spread's 6 points. Right now we're beating the spread, but we need to do better. We need to do better. As my cousin came in and he said, you need to beat the teams you're supposed to beat. We're supposed to beat the 0-2 Bengals. Allen can't adjust for the line, but it's a lot less consistent. I don't know how many adjustments they have Allen doing right now. Again, part of his learning process is learning how to make adjustments of the O-line. I think that's why they brought in Mitch Morse, is to be that consistent force on the O-line and to be able to make those changes. And, Mitch Morse has done a decent job so far this year, so I'm not going to harp on it too bad. But here we go. Buffalo defense has to step up. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at the 18-yard line. Handoff to Mixon. Mixon has a hole. Mixon gets a first down and more. Gets to the 32-yard line. Mixon has a couple nice runs to his name today. Ridiculous right now. Nine rushes for 36 yards for Mixon so far in this game. Again, Mixon not doing much so far this year. A couple nice runs in this game for him, though. 1st down at the 32-yard line. Shotgun formation. Fake the handoff. Wide open at about the 47-yard line. Wow. Wow. It's really just ridiculous, guys. Just ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. Indianapolis scores, makes it 27-17. 1:57 to go in third quarter. Buffalo's up 14-7. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at the 47-yard line. Shotgun formation. Mixon to his left. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Hand the ball off to Mixon. This time gets a loss on the play. Gets about a loss of a yard. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Don't give yourself a heart attack. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Second and 11. Dalton goes under center. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Mixon, lone set back. Fake the handoff to Mixon. Going deep. Complete to Ross inside the 40-yard line for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 Cincinnati at the 39-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Only 3 games together. I understand all of it, Brian. I really do. I really do. But in the moment, it's really frustrating that it's 14-7 and our defense has played lights out. Shotgun formation, 1 wide receiver top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Fakes the handoff again to Mixon. Catch is made to the left. Tate with a 7-yard completion. So it's going to be about 2nd and 3. That might be the last play of the third quarter. They might try to get one more play off here with the wind at their back. So that's good news going into the fourth quarter. As the fourth quarter, the wind will be at our back. Farrell Buffalo, thanks for joining us. Maybe they should not allow Allen off the field during halftime, make him stay out there. And so, yeah, that's what happened last week in the third quarter. 2nd and 3, Mixon gets the ball. Looks like a loss of 1 on the play. End of the third quarter, Buffalo up 14-7, Cincinnati driving. It's going to be 2nd and 11 when we come back for the fourth quarter. It's something. It's something right now, guys. Are they in prevent defense? No, I don't. They've been playing cover pretty much all year. Ramon Gonzalez writes this, and again, it's asking me to review it. I don't know now why, but going to the fourth quarter. Again, good news is the wind's now at our back. But I just don't know if there's... Again, the good news is we're winning. You know, there are a couple good things to be happy about, but man, it's tough. But yeah, Farrell Buffalo... Maybe you're right. Maybe they need to leave Allen out there and just throw some passes, man, because the third quarters have not been your friend so far this season. The Jets game, we got our field goal in the third quarter. That's the only scoring we've done in the third quarter so far this year. We've done well in the fourth quarter, so hopefully that means, as Brian has said, hopefully that means we'll score now. Scott writes, not looking good, guys. Well, we still don't have the lead, right? Only thing that matters in the NFL is the team that scores the most points is the one who normally gets the win. So as long as we score more points than them, even if they score a touchdown here, unless they go for 2, it's a tie ball game, right? So we'll see what happens. It's going to be 2nd and 4. No, it's not. And the third quarter in Buffalo up 14-7. 12:39 left in the game. Dallas up 24-6. The Broncos still trailing the Packers 24-16. Less than 8 minutes to go in that one. Atlanta down 27-17 with 7:45 to go in the fourth quarter there. Kansas City still up on the Chiefs 30-13. KC still up on the Ravens. Baltimore in the red zone. And that one still down 30-13. Minnesota up 31-7. Have the ball in the red zone on the Raiders. New England still up 30-7 on the Jets. And the Eagles have the ball down 10, 11.5 to go in that one. So those are your scores from around the league. They only play in 2 quarters a game, and that's not good enough. That's not good enough at all. You don't have to take your foot off the gas. Eric, you're absolutely right. You never take your foot off the gas. So we'll see what happens. And you know what, again, we have opportunities to be up plenty of scores in this game. Yeldon fumbles in the red zone. We don't hurry up and try. For some odd reason, we don't try to score with over a minute and a half to go and getting the ball to start the second half and a timeout. So 3rd down, shotgun formation, 3rd and 4. Boyd on a slant route gets the first down, gets him inside the 25-yard line to about the 22. So they get the first down there. Need to get pressure on Dalton. Haven't done that much at all this second half or this game. Boyd's just open. Jumps over White. Gets inside the 15-yard line. So Cincy now in the red zone. Oh, that wasn't White, I'm sorry. Jumps over. Is that Neal? Yeah. Jumps over Neal. Wow. Wow. Shotgun formation, they need to start showing their hand because if we lose Cincinnati, week 4 is a must win all of a sudden. Mixon gets close to first down. I think he has it, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the 12-yard line. 13:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, guys, thank you for joining Believers Talk again. We got a close one here, 14-7. It shouldn't be close, but here we are. Here we are. 13:30 to go in the game. This is unbelievable. King Kim said absolutely. It's something. So they're saying it's 3rd and 1. They say Mixon was short. Single back set. Pitch to Mixon. Gets inside the 5 to the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal Cincinnati at the 1. Less than 13 minutes to go now in the fourth quarter. This is what happens. Let teams stay in it. You let teams stay in it. So we'll see if the Bills can get goal line stance here. Remember, last time in the goal line, they faked the handoff, and Andy Dalton ran in for the touchdown. 12:45 to go now in the fourth quarter. Single back set. Dalton under center. Mixon there. They bring the wide receivers in. There's a fumble on the play, but looks like they're saying the Bills jumped. Bills recover, but the Bills jumped. They're gonna call a false start. Not false start. Yeah. Phillips is a little early on that. So all that excitement for nothing. Offsides on the defense. It's at this distance to the goal. I don't even know if they can gain any. Like trying to anticipate the snap count. This point isn't a bad thing. I mean, because they can't really gain any yards. There's nothing to lose by trying to anticipate the snap count. But and anticipating the snap count is probably what led to that fumble. So 1st and goal for Cincinnati. Single back set. Andy Dalton under center. Dalton has an open guy. Mixon coming out of the backfield. Scores a touchdown. So now it's 14-13. Extra point pending that could tie this game up. 12:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Extra point up next. Extra point is extra point's up and extra point is good. So with 12:27 to go, the Bills find themselves in the most ridiculous tie game you can find yourself in. There's no reason for this game to be tied right now. 12:27, we're going to get the ball back, but we have a tie. They're going to choke, Aiden says. I mean, this is not. Unfortunately, when we went for that 2-point conversion, we talked about how this isn't your mom and dad's Buffalo Bills. But looks like it might be. Everyone's talking about this possibly being a trap game and not getting up for this one. And there were plenty of opportunities to put this game away. It's not over by a long shot. It's just a tie game here. But we need to come back from this. We need to win this game. But where does this put us down the line? You know what I mean? No one's going to give us a chance against New England now, and deservedly so. Now, I still think we could beat New England, but we come out here with a loss. That becomes a must-win game all of a sudden. Instead of just a win. A win would be great at home. Protect your field. You know what I mean? But Thought days like this were done. Now, the days like this are never done if you're a Bills fan, okay? The only reason why week 1 went in our favor is because we were playing a team that does it more often than us than the Jets. But it's not like the Bills are not prone to do this. It's not like we're not prone to playing down to our competition, to letting teams stick in games, including the Giants last week. This happened last week too, where we let a team stick in a game, and all of a sudden, listen, the guys on the other side of the line, they get paid too. They have pride too. So Cincinnati, you might say they're not a playoff team, but they make money just like you do, and no one's talking about the Bills being a playoff team either, and they're proving why, because they can't hold on to a lead, they can't step on the gas and just knock a team out when they're down. We're up 14-0. They didn't get a single first down in the first quarter. They only had 2 first downs the whole half. One was a Hail Mary at the end of the first half that we were playing complete prevent on in the end zone, came up and made the tackle. You can't then go into the second half and make dumb mistakes like throw an interception that gives them the ball basically in the red zone, gives them an easy touchdown, because now our defense is, the time of possession is completely flip-flop probably from first half to second half with the Cincinnati Bengals holding the ball, because we can't hold on to the ball. We can't get first downs. We're not doing anything right. We're turning the ball over. We're getting penalties. It's all bad this second half. And we had a chance to put this game away early, and we just didn't do it. And this is what happens. Now we're in a 14-14 game, 12 and a half minutes to go. Both teams have 2 timeouts because we both wasted one early. So whoever scores next definitely, of course, has the leg up as far as that goes. But kickoff goes into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback for the Buffalo Bills. So we're going to start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. So Allen come back in. And yeah, from first half, we outgained them total yards 257 to 77. Second half, they outgained us 128 to 62. It's a tale of 2 halves right now, and we're on the short end of the stick. And so we're going to watch for the next 12 minutes to see if we can reverse our fortune. Cincinnati's the second best passing offense in the NFL. And after this game, they're not. Our passing defense hasn't been the problem. Our defense at all hasn't been the problem. Allen, shotgun formation, gives the ball to Frank Gore. Frank Gore with another nice run of 9 yards. Feed Gore more. I said it Thursday. I'm saying it now. Feed Gore more, okay? He's a great bulk carry type guy. He almost fumbles this. Good job by Gore holding on to that one. This is classic Bills, I hate to say it. Absolutely. Brady's backup just threw a pick 6. All right, 2nd and 1. Gore again. Gets the first down. Gets the first down. Keep moving the chains. 11:40 to go in the 4th quarter. 14-14 here. Cincinnati has a player down. Oh, no, it might be getting help up now. So. No, there's an injured player down. Dunlap coming off the field for the Bengals. Now we absolutely need to do something, but I don't know if Alan can do it. Red Box Sports, thank you for joining the broadcast. It's called Mike Sellers, thanks a lot. They come back against the Jets. They can still finish strong here. They can, but they haven't shown me anything in the second half that says they will. I formation, Allen under center. Gore again gets the ball. Maybe gets a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. 11 minutes to go now in the 4th quarter. Talking about the injury to Devin Singletary now. New England up 30-14 after the pick 6. 14-14, 10:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Allen in shotgun, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Yeldon joins him in the backfield to his right. Blitz coming. Beasley makes the catch. Nearly intercepted. As Allen's throwing it as he's getting hit. This offensive line needs to do a better job. Blitz comes right up the middle. Whiffed by Spain. Spain should have picked that up easily. Instead, he lets him go right by. Gets the hit on Allen. Beasley gets the catch. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. Yeldon to Allen's right. 5 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap away. Good pocket right now for Allen. Allen can try to make something happen with his legs here. Unable to get the first down. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Atkins gets him down before the first down, so it's going to be 4th and 1 here. 9:45 to go. Let's see what Buffalo does here. Stop drinking the long clippings. Gotta bring a punt unit on here. Didn't do anything that drive. Is video frozen for anyone else? I'll check on Sportscaster. It doesn't look frozen to me. But thanks for bringing that up. It doesn't look frozen on my end. Just let me know if it is, and I'll try to correct that over on Sportscaster. Again, guys, thank you for joining me as the Bills get ready to punt away. 9:15 to go in the 4th quarter. Tie game here. Jorges gets the punt away. Fair catch inside the 15-yard line. So it's Bills defense coming back on the field. This Bills defense, who has had a great day, now has to hope that, or not hope, but have to come up big here. Have to come up big here. Wow. O-line looking like last year's right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. Spain completely whiffs on that block. Gore for it. Well, nope, we punted it away inside the 15-yard line. There's still time. And we're still a better team. I hope so. I hope you're right, Mike Sellers. I really do. I hope you're right, Mike. I think we're the better team too, but anything can happen on these Sundays. We know that. The NFL, any given week, right? So, should be our mantra for next week too, I guess. I don't know. Let me give you score updates. Right now, we just have to rely on defense, which Paul just texted me, said, do I want to take a caller quick? So I'm going to call Paul from #Sports. Put him on speaker, actually, while we're at commercial break. See what he's about to say here. So, guys, Paul from #Sports. I'm going to call him now. Let him lose his shit, as he says.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm doing terrible.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day. So, guys, I have Paul on the phone from #Sports. You're on speaker. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube and Sportscaster? Yeah, this is not what you expect when you go up 14 points, but Mario and I talked about it on the pregame.
Mm-hmm.
I think that aired Thursday or Friday on YouTube, and we mentioned it Saturday. This is not a team where they will put their foot on the throat of an opponent.
Yeah.
Right? Unfortunately, this is kind of what we saw. The offense sometimes struggles to adjust, and without Devin Singletary blowing plays open, this is the plodding offense that we have right now. It's frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely frustrating. No, absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, now we got to rely on defense, and normally that's great, but the second half hasn't been the greatest for them either. So we'll see what happens. Andy Dalton's getting on fire here, so hopefully we can bring it home, but we'll see.
Yeah, so as far as Sportscaster and YouTube, Joe, everything looks great. You're doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Thrilled to hear you cover things.
Yeah.
And I know there's still time, right?
Right.
And I trust the defense to make the adjustments. That's a major difference. I trust the defense to make the adjustments. I think we just have to hope that we get good field position enough where we can, move the ball into some realm of scoring position and have the defense take over for that piece of it. But if the defense can't make a stop here or generate a turnover, it's going to be a dicey 12 minutes.
It is. It's going to be 9 minutes to go. First down run up the middle gets about 1 yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Bengals. But yeah, it's going to be a rough time. But now, I mean, the good news is we do have the wind at our back now. We tried a 62-yarder that looked like maybe it was a yard short, so the field position could be key here if the defense can hold. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm sure fantasy owners were thrilled to see Hauschka miss a 62-yarder.
Yep, fake handoff.
Fantasy league, you lose points for that.
Yeah, you lose points for a missed 62-yarder. Incomplete pass on 2nd down, so the Bengals have a huge 3rd and 9 coming up, 8:28 to go in the 4th quarter. We got Paul from #Sports on the phone. Join Paul and Mario every Saturday morning for their pregame on sportscaster.com. Just trying to not, as Paul said, lose our shit here with it 14-14 in a game again that the Bills had well in hand, as we all know. So Cincinnati's 2 for 8 on these third down conversions. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers. Eifert comes in to play on the line. Mixon to his left. First down, much more on that play. Pass to number 83. I think that's that's Boyd there. So since he gets a first down, gets it close to midfield. This is gonna suck.
And Joe, what you're seeing here is Dalton is making the adjustments, right?
Yeah.
When he puts guys in motion, it's tipping the hand whether they're in man and zone.
Yeah.
And he can think his way around a football game just fine. I think what got Cincinnati in trouble was they were trying to push the ball vertically downfield in the first half, and they're not going to be able to do that against Buffalo.
Right.
You're not going to be able to push the ball vertically downfield, and they're able to do it now.
Right. Run to Mixon. And Micah Hyde, who's had a great game, comes from behind and gets about a 2 or 3 yard loss. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 12 here. Let me see what the chat's saying. Any given Sunday from Brian. Yeah, so big play there by Micah Hyde to make it a 2nd and beyond the sticks type situation. Now our secondary just needs to step up here and hopefully make a play. 2nd and 12, 7-10 to go in the 4th quarter. We got 3 wide receivers, single back set for Dalton, who's under center. And again, you see Dalton adjusting at the snap. Fake handoff, blitz coming, screen to Mixon. Mixon has plenty of room to run, get inside Buffalo territory to the 30, inside the 30-yard line before he's tackled by Poyer. Huge play, and like Paul said, you see Dalton making the adjustment at the line, and this is what happens.
Yeah, screen passes are blitz beaters, man. If you can see that blitz coming, and that was something the Bills put on tape early in the season, was they looked like they were bringing early pressure, and then they wouldn't necessarily bring it. Dalton kind of gambles there a little bit, right? Says, well, listen, you've been showing blitz all day. I'm gonna just imagine that you're gonna do it, and the screens are blitz beaters because you lose guys in coverage, and Mixon wide lanes, man.
Yeah, and he had the whole left side of the field to himself. So shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Mixon gets the handoff, runs to the left. I'm sorry, that's Bernard with the run. Gets inside the 25-yard line. 6:16 to go. So now it's a matter of look at the clock. Both teams had to waste an early timeout in the 3rd quarter, so both teams have 2 timeouts. If you're Buffalo right now, 2nd and 6, this defense can try to make it as long of a field goal as possible because again the wind is against Cincinnati right now. But yeah, right now it looks like it doesn't look good for Buffalo. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, obviously things can change. We've seen Josh Allen come back before, so I'm not going to say it's over if they score here, but it hasn't been a great second half for him. Single back formation, Andy Dalton under center, hands the ball off, stopped at the line of scrimmage, if not losing a yard. Back to the 25-yard line. It's going to have a huge 3rd down. If we can stop him on this 3rd down, guys, it's going to bring up a longer field goal for the way the wind conditions have been today.
Because they rotate in along that defensive line great.
Right.
Linebackers, Milano, Edmonds, your cornerbacks, Hyde, your secondary, they're playing 100% of the snaps.
Right.
So the run is going to be stopped right at the front line because they're going to be fresh.
Shotgun formation, Andy Dalton, you got Mixon to his right. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Incomplete pass. Boyd wasn't even looking for the ball there. It's going to be up a 4th and 8. So we did hold them to a field goal after that long screen play, really the big play of the drive for the Bengals. Actually, Eifert and Boyd run into each other to mess up the timing a little bit on the play. So from the start, that play was scrapped for the Bengals. So it's going to be a 4th down. So let's see what happens here on this field goal. Again, the wind conditions, the wind not favoring the Bengals right now. Andy Bullock is 3 for 5 this season. We have people saying, hey, the Bills deserve to lose this game. Whether you deserve to win or lose. I mean, Cincinnati hasn't been playing like world beaters either. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:54 to go, the Bengals are now up 17-14 on the Buffalo Bills. Donnie Brooke, thank you for joining the broadcast over on Sportscaster. And Brian, love your optimism, says Scott. They love doing this to us. The Bills love giving us heart attacks. We all are going to die before we hit the age of 60, that's for sure.
watching. That's why we have such a great hospital in Gates Vascular Surgery Center, because we're all
they know.
Fans.
Yeah. In fact, like they called ahead at the start of the second half, and they're like, "We're gonna need some extra today."
Yeah, I need crash cards to one Bills drive. Crash cards to one Bills drive.
They're like, "We just know what's gonna happen. We've seen it way too many times." All right, so 17-14, 4:54 to go. Plenty of time if this offense can find the rhythm. 2 timeouts. So we're gonna see what happens here. So I do want to get your opinion on something. And I know you've been critical of this on hashtag sports. Again, I'm with Paul from hashtag sports on the phone. So a lot of people were commenting in the comment section early that David was being too predictable. And then when we ran on 3rd and 1, we ran a little wide receiver. I don't know. Oh, Roberts gets a return here. That's his first. So Roberts going to return it to the 22. So not as exciting as I wanted it to be. But then they were saying they should ran Gore on 3rd and 1 and be predictable. So my point was you can't have it both ways. I don't know what you thought of Dable's play calling so far.
Yeah, I mean, you look at where you were at the time. You look at where you were on the field, and is that a reasonable play call? I mean, you have Frank Gore here for a reason, right. But at the same time, I'm fine with the play call because I think the offense has been a little plodding, right? So I'm fine with it. Would I prefer it to be on 2nd and 6 than 3rd and 1? Yeah, of course I would, right? Because I'd rather take a chance on a play in a second down instance than take it on 3rd and 1. That's a critical play call. So on 3rd and 1, you have to hit a home run with that play call.
Right.
And I don't mind them taking the chance. I just wish it was on 2nd and 6 and not 3rd and 1.
Sure. Beasley with a completion from shotgun formation from Allen, making it 2nd and 3, 7-yard completion. Allen shotgun through our receiver's bottom of the screen. You got looks like it's Gore to his left there. Wide open is that Knox. Knox is wide open, gets in Bengal territory. Nice stiff arm, knocking some Bengals players over. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, as Chris Berman would say, gets it inside the 25-yard line. 4 minutes and 5 seconds going in the 4th quarter. Big play by Knox. Great stiff arm there on Williams, making him look like a little boy out there. And it's good to see Knox doing stuff like that. Gets us the ball well into Bengals territory. Like I said, inside the 25-yard line. Man.
Isn't it interesting to see Allen targeting the tight ends on all his big plays?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fascinating. We've seen it in the last couple games. Anytime there was a big play, it seems to be coming from those young tight ends.
Shotgun formation, Allen rolling to his right. He's going to try to scramble a little bit. Gets it to about the 16-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 5. Gains 5 on the play. And what do you think about Allen running? I know some people are in the comments saying that they're running Allen too much. As far as the designed runs.
Man, you know what? He's one of the best athletes, on the field.
Right.
So would I rather him keep it than try and make something happen once he starts scrambling? It's 50-50, right? Can't afford the turnover. Fine to see him run with it right now.
Sure. Allen able to get away from a sack, rolling to his left. Gets inside the 10, gets a 1st down. Great play. To your point, Paul, you talk about great athleticism, able to break away from the tackle and roll to his left and get the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal, Buffalo. Again, guys, on the phone with Paul from hashtag sports. Mario is at the game, probably losing his mind too at this point, or drunk. I'm not sure, one or the other.
Yeah, all of the above.
But we're on the phone with Paul here. He's going to watch the last few minutes with us here. This is the 4th trip in the red zone for the Bills. Again, you talk about that Yeldon fumble in the red zone in that first half. Definitely killed all momentum. Running it with Yeldon on 1st down here, that's leads right into trouble. Like, why would you do that? But anyway, no gain on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning here, so 2 minutes to go in Buffalo. Buffalo trailing. Oh, they're hurrying to the line, but there's only 1 second left, so yeah, nope. So we got 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Buffalo trailing 17-14. Got Paul on the phone. I'm going to get to some of your comments here. Ricky Graves, Knox is a monster running over defenders. Yeah, he just needs to, I mean, in my opinion, Paul, you can say if you agree or disagree. He just needs to be more consistent catching the ball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was that one out route they should have had falling down in the first half. Probably would have led to a touchdown, or could have led to a touchdown drive. Would have been 1st and goal at that point instead of a field goal. So we'll see what happens. We will at least tie the game at the worst, Ricky Graves said. I mean, we want to go. I mean, heading into this game, we were 6 for 6 inside the red zone. Or I think after our first score, we were 6 for 6 as far as touchdowns inside the red zone. So we'd love to get a touchdown here, take the lead, and put it in our defense's hands late in this one. So we'll see what happens. But, man, so many times to put this away. It's just not even funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Paul. I'm losing you. What was that? I'm losing you here. Hello? Did we lose Paul? Paul? We might have lost him. Commercial break here, guys, while we wait to see if Paul can reconnect here. But for 2-minute warning, we're at commercial break. Buffalo has the ball, 2nd goal at the 8-yard line. Cincinnati comes, scores a field goal, makes it 17-14 late. No, why did I say hide? Tim, I didn't mean to hide that. I hit hide instead of show. It keeps asking me to hide or show comments. I don't know why. It seemed like a good comment. If you want to re-comment that, I won't hide it this time. I didn't mean to, so I apologize. Work is making huge plays. Spin says, yeah, I think I'm going to hang up on Paul. Paul, are you there? Nope. All right, I think I'm going to call Paul back here. At commercial break, like I said, 2-minute warning. I still can't get over that fumble by Yeldon. Absolutely. I can't get over that fumble by Yeldon. I can't get over that interception by Allen. There's a lot of things I can't get over right now. But again, guys, whether you're on YouTube or Sportscaster, thank you for joining me on this live stream as we talk about the Buffalo Bills at the 2-minute warning. Come back from commercial. Paul, do I got you?
Yeah.
He's back. No problem. Now it's Sweeney's turn. Spin says, hey, I'd love to hit Sweeney in the end zone right here. Love to hit anyway in the end zone. As we come back from 2-minute warning, Allen in shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his left. No wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Gore in the backfield. We fake the handoff to Gore. Allen has it inside the 5 at the 1. So we're going to have 3rd and goal at the 1 here. You know what? If everyone's talking about Dable's play calling, what's your call here? Do you just easily call a Frank Gore run? Tell me in the comment section. Do you just call Frank Gore run? Paul, what do you think?
Oh, give it to Allen Keeper right up the pipe. No reason to add time to it. You're on the 1. Go for it. Just pump him right up the pipe.
Yeah, I was thinking something like that. I was thinking maybe run DeMarco. We haven't run DeMarco in the I formation set all day, so run DeMarco on that play. That wouldn't be a terrible idea since you might not see that coming. They might be ready for Allen, ready for Gore, and just forget about DeMarco there.
Yeah, you're definitely right. As far as tape goes, no, DeMarco is rarely a goal line presence. Like right. I know they ran him early in the season, but I think it was like a third and 3 from like the 6.
Right.
So, I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, or second and 3 from the 6. So he hasn't seen a ton of action in that kind of a package.
Right. And you know, we could ask if Kyle Williams wants to quickly come out of retirement. He is 1 for 1 in these situations. Just throwing that out there. So we got 3rd and goal. We have I formation. To Gore. Gore gets in the end zone for the touchdown. Scott Blakely, you said Gore. So, yep, Gore with the touchdown. With 1:50 to go, the Bills are now up 20-17. Still a long way to go in this one. Cincy now only has 1 timeout. I don't even know when they used their second during all that stuff, but they did. So
does this bring criticism back to that 3rd and 1 call, right? So we talked about it a few minutes ago.
Right.
But does this bring criticism back to 3rd and 1? Because
sure.
Gore is great in these types of situations.
Absolutely.
He's not going to get a more stacked box than the goal line.
Right. Absolutely. No, that's a good point. You know, you have to question. And again, maybe, you know, we were at the time of that 3rd and 1, if I do recall, we were up 14-0. Was Dable seeing what would work maybe in, let's say, next week's game? Give Bill Belichick something else to look at. I don't know, but yeah, that does bring credit to that. Extra points up, and the extra point is good. So with 1:50 to go, the Bills find themselves back in the lead, up 21-17. It has been a crazier game than I needed it to ever be. I've lost literally 6 hours of my life, not watching this, but because of just life expand at the end of my life. So really, I've lost 9 hours of my life because I've watched this game, and then I've lost another 6 due to the reactions of this game. So.
Well, and Joe, I want to point out, I'm not sure. I think we talked about this, on our respective shows, but one of the worst things the Bills could have done for themselves as far as next week is concerned is put their 4-minute offense on film.
Right.
The goal was to avoid having to score at the end of a game.
Correct.
Because you're giving Belichick, the opportunity to see what your 4-minute offense looks like.
Correct.
And while it was very effective for Buffalo, right, you really cringe at the idea of you had those bullets in the gun that you could have used next week.
Right.
And you had to shoot your shot.
Right. Which, yeah, I mean, obviously in this situation the Bills have to do that, but up to this point we haven't had to really go into that 4-minute offensive drill. I mean, we got the ball against the Jets. I think there were about 6 minutes left to go in that one when we scored, make it 17-16. So, yeah, to your point, we haven't had to do that yet. So, kind of, and for those who think it doesn't matter, I mean, you're talking about Bill Belichick, probably one of the, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, I'm sure, one of the smartest head coaches of all time when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, we'll see. All right, so since he gets the ball first 10 at the 25-yard line. Speaking of New England, it is final in New England. They don't cover the spread, but they beat the Jets 30-14. So maybe not covering the spread is all we can hope for at this point. Looks like the Green Bay game has also gone final. Looks like Baltimore's trying to come back against Kansas City 33-28. 2 minutes to go in that one. Dalton in shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. Here comes Jerry Hughes. Lorenzo Alexander with another deflected ball at the line of scrimmage. So this defense really needs to feed off this crowd right now and just finish this game out. Just a 3-and-out or a 4-and-out, I guess it would be great here. Don't even give, like, if they get a first down, I think that really puts momentum back on their side. They quiet the crowd down. Yeah, Ricky Graves says it's really loud in Buffalo right now. I believe that. I can't imagine how loud that is. Mike Sellers says, good point by you on the 4-minute offense.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and just to kind of dispel rumors, a 4-minute offense, those are set series designs of plays based off of field position, right?
Correct.
So they're all predetermined. So it's a situation where if you're going to run a 4-minute offense, it's a package of plays. You're just not hurrying up. It's a set series of plays, and you find what works best for you. And effective here, but unfortunately, they, as I said, they kind of had to shoot their shot to get back in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something, you know what? And to the opposite of that, New England has not had to show us their 4-minute offense at all. They've blown everyone away. So even if we get them in that type of situation, we don't know what to expect. So
win a game by 16 points and don't cover the spread. 3 possessions.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Tight end comes back onto the line. 1 receiver at the bottom, mixing in the backfield. Bills rush 4. Bull rush gets to him, but he's able to get the ball away. Mixon gets 2 yards before he steps out of bounds. 1:39 to go. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Again, 3rd down has not been the best down for the Bengals so far in this game. Hopefully that continues here. 1:39 to go in the 4th quarter. I mean, obviously it's 2-down territory with the Bengals having 1 timeout. 1:39 to go. But let's try to make it a little harder on them. You know, I find it funny. Go ahead, Paul.
No, I was going to ask you, blitzing up the pipe here?
Yeah, I'm actually sending the blitz this time. Shotgun formation. I mean, I'm looking at Edmonds right now. Actually, Edmonds was spying. So it's going to be 4th and 2. There's a flag down.
No.
It's going to be pass interference, isn't it?
It was late. That flag was really late.
Yeah.
Pass interference.
Okay, I'll take offensive.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the flag was pretty late, so you have to wonder sometimes if there was a push-off, but let's see.
Call it holding. Defensive. How can you have a late flag and call it holding?
No.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. So it's an automatic first down, holding a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I
don't disagree with it. I just, why is the flag not out sooner? So we got 1st and 10. That's the Buffalo Bills' 7th penalty, which, to be honest with you, the way the first quarter started, 7 isn't that bad. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Andy Dalton in the 2nd best pass offense coming into the day. back, 19 with the catch, gets a first down, gets it close to the 45-yard line. So it's going to be another first down, a minute 20 to go. Clock's still winding. Again, since he only has one timeout, guys. Again, thank you for joining me, whether you're on Sportscaster or YouTube. Again, guys, subscribe to both if you haven't already, so you get this great coverage. Mario and Paul from Hashtag will be joining you next week for the Patriots game. Another quick pass for the Bengals. Gets it inside Buffalo territory. Gets it close to another first down. Bengals are just rolling right now, meant to go. It really has me worried here.
Yeah, the Bills were playing really
side
route, and Tate was just able to find the zone and sit right down.
Yep. So it's going to be 1st and 10, 45 seconds to go. Dalton back. Hughes almost got there. Forces Dalton to throw the pass too soon, and it forces incompletion. That's something else I want to talk about. I'll probably talk about it a little bit more tomorrow in my post game. But we haven't gotten as many sacks on Dalton as I like, but I feel like the pressure has been there, forcing a few errant throws.
Yeah, you see Dalton took a little bit of deeper drop back than he has been most games.
Right.
And that's really what the Bills do, is they push that pressure on the exterior, making the QB step forward. There, Dalton took too many steps back in the drop back, went right into Jerry Hughes' zone, and he created his own pressure there.
Right. All right, so we got shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Max protection, it looks like, with both tight ends. Have a wide open, I don't know, who's that, 12? Erickson, right?
That might be right.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a first down. It's a first down. Again, to what Paul said, I mean, the Bills are really playing conservative here. And you have to wonder if that's a smart play. Obviously, if we win, we don't question it as much. But if they come and score a touchdown, we'll be questioning it forever. So 21-17, 38 seconds to go. The Bengals able to get out of bounds, stop the clock. With 38 seconds to go, the Bengals still have one of their timeouts. Shotgun formation at the 33-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Blitz coming. They do a screen to Bernard. Bernard cuts inside, keeping him in bounds. I don't know if you're a Bengals fan, if you like that move. 25 seconds to go. Dalton's going to say, clock it.
Yeah.
21 seconds to go. Buffalo might call a break there with Bernard cutting it back inside.
Yeah, you can give up those underneath. You can give up the underneath routes if you're Buffalo.
Yeah.
Since they're on the 40. But now, once you get to the 30-yard line, once the line of scrimmage becomes the 30, those underneath routes you can't give up anymore.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's just a numbers game. It's one guy against, 6 defenders deep?
Right.
It's just a numbers game. You're okay to give it up. But you just can't do that anymore. So expect the Bills to tighten up that underneath game right now.
3rd and 5 for Cincinnati. 21 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Buffalo up 21-17. Again, guys, if we win this game, we're 3-0 for the first time since 2011. Shotgun formation. Dalton picked off. Intercepted. Trey White with his second pick of the day. Seals this one for the Bills. And the Bills are going to be 3-0. Whew.
They called him down, right?
Yeah.
They called him down. Okay. Just making sure, because I didn't see anybody touch him. That should
be a safety, maybe. Yeah.
They call him down.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, if no one called him down.
That's a safety. I don't remember anybody touching him.
Wow. The Bills are gonna. Wow. Are they saying he was down, Paul? I can't hear the announcers, so.
But no, they haven't even mentioned it yet. Let's see. Does Trey get touched?
No one touches Trey because it's.
Touches him here.
No.
He just gets it. No.
Well, he stays down for that second, though. They might rule he gave himself up, though. And if the whistle blows before he's in the end zone, they can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's what are the refs doing here?
Right.
So we have to the camera. I don't need to see Trey because nobody was near him. We need to see what the refs are on. So let's
correct. There's a flag down. I'm going to turn this up a little bit.
Yeah, they're saying he gave himself up.
Okay.
I can't. Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct on Cincy.
Probably the sideline.
Yeah, I mean, the whole giving him up.
Yeah.
I can't say that he gave himself up.
Right.
I think they're kind of benefiting from the rule there.
Correct. Yeah, I think.
I don't think he gave himself up.
I agree with you, I think. And we have a couple new people joining us on the Sportscaster stream. Again, we're with Paul on the phone from Hashtag. They're saying Trey White with the interception. They're saying he gave himself up. on the interception. Again, I agree with Paul. I think this is the refs kind of covering their own ass here, depending on the situation. Again, if there was a whistle, they can't rule it a safety. And again, we have the TV turned down right now, but the Bills are going to come away with a home win. The heart attack Bills, Brian says. Timothy, let's go Buffalo. The cardio kids, guys. Well, again, this is a lot easier to discuss, even joke about, and we'll have a lot of discussion. Paul, you'll still be on at 5:30 with your post game. Hello, I'm sorry, Paul. We lost Paul again, guys.
Sorry, no, I'm right here.
Okay.
So post game will probably be 4:45.
Okay.
About a half hour for me to kind of get enough beer in me to make sense of what just happened. So by 4:45, we'll start the post game on Sportscaster and you.
Sounds good. So hang out with Paul over on Sportscast for 4:45. I'm going to hang up with Paul now. We're going to close out this segment. But again, 4:45, you have them over at Hashtag Sports. Go check them out. If you haven't subscribed to them, you're really missing out. Always great working with these guys. Paul, good to chat with you while we get this win.
Amazing job. I don't know how about yourself, bro. Great to have you in the Hashtag family. Love you, bro.
Hey, love you too, man. Thanks a lot. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Oh my gosh, guys, what a way to end it. Happy to have Paul joining me for that great ending to a game. Again, it should never have been that close. What was the unsportsmanlike? More than likely, it was the Cincinnati coach who came onto the field to yell at the official, claiming it was a safety. But hey, Mike Sellers, go Bills, absolutely. But what a great game for the excitement factor. If you're a Bills fan, obviously you want to see it go a little bit differently, but good job by the Bills. White needs to be smarter, however. Maybe, but if he heard the whistle, I don't know. I don't have the TV turned up, so I can't hear the whistle. When did the whistle blow? But great job by Trey White to get that second interception of the day for Trey White to finish out the game. Guys, again, Hashtag Sports, Paul from Hashtag Sports. Again, Mario was at the game. Paul from Hashtag Sports will be joining at 4:45 for his post game. We'll do my post game tomorrow, as we always do. Tomorrow, halftime of Monday Night Football. If you haven't already subscribed to Billievers Talk, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, let you know when we go live. A good ending here. Again, Buffalo wins. Easier to talk about with a win here against the Cincinnati Bengals. Shouldn't have been this close, but the Bills still win this one 21-17, scoring on their last drive. An interception by Trey White to seal the deal. Thanks a lot to everyone who joined me either on YouTube or Sportscaster. Again, Hashtag Sports will have you covered at 4:45 to do the post game. So enjoy that. I'll enjoy watching this game a second time knowing that we won this game. Again, 3-0. Next week, the Evil Empire comes to our building. We need to play better, but we can do it. I know we can do it. I hope you guys join Paul and Mario for that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll talk to you all soon. Again, guys, hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment if you're not watching the ending of this game live. Leave a comment and we'll talk about it. I love getting back to you guys in the comment section. So we will talk about everything tomorrow. Trevor is awesome. That's my dude. Number 68 made physical contact with an official, so he'll probably get suspended if not fined. There's going to be the ref blew whistle, Spin said, and that's something I didn't hear, so I'm not sure when that happened, but we'll get into it all tomorrow, guys. I'll watch this game again. Again, the Bills win 21-17. The Bills are now 3-0 for the first time since 2011. Since 1980, a team going 3-0 has made the playoffs about 75% of the time. So those are some figures for you, but that doesn't matter. All that matters now is enjoying this victory today and starting tomorrow, maybe start Tuesday, talking about those New England Patriots. So again, big divisional game. I look forward to doing that all with you guys. Again, thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I'll talk to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills. Still streaming here.